go. Hello, how's it going? I'm Aditia. I'm a community manager here at Runaway. You may have seen my face around. Do you all want to introduce yourself, actually?
Yeah, sure. I'm Libby. I'm also community manager here at Runaway.
I'm Jonas. I'm the nature researcher here at Runaway.
Yeah, if you're coming from our Discord, you've probably seen us on there. But hi, we're here today. We're gonna stream Flutter Away first, and then we're gonna play some Wylde Flowers by our friends at Studio Dry Dock, and we're gonna play another Crab's Treasure. I can see that we already have people in the chat, so I'm just gonna say hi to a lot of faces that I recognize from Discord. So hi, Premicilia? I don't know how to pronounce that. Premicilia. Copper, who's our lovely mod on Discord, shout out to Copper. Laura, who says, hey, I've played Flutter Away, but not the other two games. I also play Old Friends daily. That's lovely. Natalia, hi. Leah, hi. Hi, Aditia, hi, Libby, hi. Just hello all the way around. No, I'm super excited. I think, Libby, are you going to be playing the game?
I will be.
How are you all doing today, by the way?
It's been so long.
What time is it where you are? Because it's like 10 in the morning here, so yeah. I also have like some questions prepared ahead of time that I asked you guys about, but we're also just gonna, I think, chat about Flutter Away while we play the game. So there's some like Flutter Away related questions on here. But with that being said, should we just start the game while we chat? Also, it takes like a second for like comments to come through, so when I ask a question, it takes like a second for me to see what you guys say. So yeah, it's 3 p.m. 3:03. Okay, yeah. I can't figure out what
around
time
the
zone.
world audience.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool. 1 a.m. over here. Once again, working on dice right now. That's cool. All right. Are we gaming?
Oh,
We're gaming.
We're
You need to go to the game screen then.
Also, if you have any questions for us, feel free to like just chuck them in the chat. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then jump to the game scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Now we're gaming.
Now
We're gaming. I forgot I had to do a thing. Sorry.
No problem.
Now we're gaming.
Yay. Okay, let's get right into it. We've got the morning log here. So it says, this city girl has made it to the rainforest. I'm so excited. My once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to pursue my research has become a reality. I only have 5 days here, so I have to make the most of it. Let's see. We got our first to-do list.
It's 5 p.m. for Rebecca, and Copper says hi to Jonas too. By the way, lovely to know you. Is Sydney going to be joining later on? Yeah, so Sydney's going to jump in for another Crab's Treasure. She is currently busy answering your player tickets right now, so she's going to be joining like in an hour or so. But yeah, we get it.
Yes, we gotta go through the tutorial first.
Yay, yeah.
We're meeting our first butterfly friend.
Oh, we gotta pick up
Has
the
anyone seen these butterflies before? Either Flutter players or just in real life? These look familiar.
Also, for people in chat, do we sound okay and does the game sound okay? Like, let us know if the levels are slightly off because we can adjust some things. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's go pick up the first butterfly.
Let's go.
We got it. So beautiful.
Yeah. Love that word.
What's that butterfly?
The blue
Or is that a...
morpho.
Is that a spoiler?
Yeah, no, I mean, I worked on this. No, blue morpho, I can spoil things.
Yeah?
I think one of my favorite things with these butterflies is it's really rare to see blue in nature, and so the blue color. And now you're thinking like, oh, I've seen birds and stuff that are blue. It's not the color specifically as a pigment. It's a bending of light through the scales of the wing. So if you can think of like a prism, and a prism that blocks out everything but blue, that's how you're getting the blues off these morphos, and that's also why they kind of shimmer and have that iridescence. So you'll see that with birds as well, and it's one of my favorite little facts about that color. A butterfly's wing is actually clear, the wing structure. It's the scales over the wing that do colors.
I just saw some comments saying that the background music and the game music is really loud.
It's really loud?
Yeah,
Yep.
so let's adjust that before we like continue. Hopefully this helps because I want them to hear secret
Yeah.
facts about
Yeah, no,
butterflies
that's all
as
good,
well,
and we
so-
should have it right.
Yeah.
The challenge we ran into with this is some of the games have different volumes,
Yeah.
and so we're going to have to kind of manually adjust our audio to match our voices in the game. So
Yeah.
hopefully that sounds better. I can turn it up more if needed.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do it just a
Hopefully this is helping. Let us know if this is better.
Yeah.
It takes a second for us to reach you. But in the meanwhile, Natalia asks, what is each of your favorite runaway games?
Oh,
So-
boy, you're asking a nature researcher.
Do you want to go
Favorite
first? Yeah, and
I
then
mean,
we'll
I
go
feel
down
like
the
it's
line.
going to be like a long spiel.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will be honest.
It's
Flutter
still a bit
Away,
loud, sorry.
The
but-
game is?
Yeah, the game is.
for compared
I
to
can
us.
turn it, yeah, I can
No,
turn it down.
we can still go quite a bit here.
Okay.
I can't go any louder there, so hopefully that'll do it.
Hopefully this does it. If not, we have more settings as well, so.
Yeah, we're just trying to balance this out.
Yeah.
So thank you, thanks for helping us out.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, balance.
Because since we're switching between multiple games, that made it worse. No, okay.
That made it worse.
I mean, it might be what we did a second ago as well.
Fascinating.
Why? We'll come back
In
to your
that case,
question, by the way. Should I move this down?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Yeah.
We'll fix it there. Sorry for that, everyone.
Like that. Apparently we're turning ourselves down, Jonas.
Oh no!
Have you been turning
I've
it
been
the
turning
wrong
it the wrong
way?
way.
Okay.
Okay, well that's great.
I think
we're pro streamers.
it's fine. Jonas is on the little mic adjustments, but hopefully that.
Oh, that's funny.
that
Okay,
is-
so you asked us what our favorite game was. Was that the question?
Yeah, that was the question by Natalia.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Asked
think,
us-
okay, hopefully this is better. Let us know. That's a lot better. Thank goodness. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's
was
okay.
Completely me. Okay,
That's
favorite game. I honestly, favorite game to work on has actually been Flutter Away. I really enjoyed just simply the exploration and discovery part of this game. That was really fun for me to work on. But I guess my other favorite is probably Splash because I like revealing the underwater world.
Yeah,
and
that
I
was a good
like
one.
bringing that, basically into the palm of your hands. So those would be my two favorite. How about you, Libby?
I think mine does have to be Bunny Haven. It's the newer one, but it's my first ever big project with Runaway, so it's always got a big special place in my heart because of that. What about you?
This is hard because I've worked on so many by now. I think.
Relate.
Yeah, like for a while, Old Friends would have been my favorite, but I think Bunny Haven, being the newest one with the decorations and stuff, is probably my favorite at the moment. But I'm also gonna say I quite like Honeygrove and all the
Yes.
playtesting I've been doing. Like, there's a lot in that game that I'm really excited for. And that's not just a plug. I'm like, hell yeah, this is gonna be like a lot
No,
of
it's really
fun.
exciting.
So,
No, I'm really
Yeah,
excited
yeah,
too. Yay.
yeah. Cool. Libby, do you want to carry on with the game
Yes,
as well?
Let's go.
Yeah. What are your favorite games, by the way? Since you're all watching, that's a great question. What games do you play, and which one's your favorite?
Ooh, thanks
Throwing
for
that
sharing.
out there. Leah says, I'm buying the Fern pack on Bunny Haven right now. I love Fern. Fern's very
I'm
cute.
not good with this. It's been a while since I played Flutter Away, so this is all new to me.
It's okay. Do you usually play on Switch, or?
It has been a long. I'm used to playing on PS4 actually, so the
your
controls
buttons are reversed. so
are
you're hitting
messing
the
me
close
up
button.
just a touch.
I see.
I apologize.
That's okay.
There we go.
Splash is Rebecca's favorite. Coppers is the bounty. I think that means Bunny Haven. So, cool.
No, very cool.
Yeah.
Doing a difficult pronunciation.
Yeah, I was
going to
say, can you read this one out? please?
Oh, yeah.
Morphos are said to be chulachakis, the native forest spirits that lead travelers astray. This one actually led me to my perch. And we've just, Emma did such an amazing job with
this-
these sketches. Emma is our, she was the art lead on this and is a
Creative.
creative director here at Runaway. And she had a lot of fun, I think, making this artwork. I
Yeah,
think
they're
it
all
comes
so
across.
cute. It's one of my favorite parts, like going through the game and seeing all the cute little drawings for everything. It's so well done.
We really wanted this one to feel more like a journal than our other game. Like
Yeah.
Flutter, if you've played Flutter Away or Starlight, it's got a slight encyclopedic feel. And we wanted this game to feel more like a personal journal that you were getting to explore both a character, but explore your own on your own.
Yeah. Well, let's set up.
We got some comments.
Ooh.
So, Copper's favorite game is Starlight, probably. They love bugs. Leah is Bunny Haven, Cat Cafe, and old friends. Also, my cat says hi. Please give your cat a pat on our behalf. Thank you.
Yes.
Natalia says, I've tried Flutter, Birdkind, but Splash is by far my fave.
Big crash.
What happened?
Tree
Dang.
fell. Yeah.
Oh, scary. I actually forgot that happened. It's been a second.
Heads up, that's the only scary thing.
Yeah.
You
This
don't
is not
worry.
a scary game.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that's not a scary game at all. Yeah, no, I won't spoil anything. I won't say anything. I won't say anything
This
more.
is why we're letting Libby play.
Yeah.
Because we
Yes.
both have played this so
Ooh,
much.
yeah.
that we can spoil all of the things.
Let's go.
Angel says, Libby, hi.
Hi. Another favorite thing is I just love all these little plants that I know so much effort went into them. So now looking at them, I'm like, I know what these plants are because of that. Usually it's something I wouldn't think about.
Yeah, we wanted to give. We both wanted the species, the animal species, to be recognizable from the area. But it was really fun then trying to also find the right vibe for the forest.
I think it looks
And
great. I love it.
One of my favorites, because we actually have them here in Dunedin up at the Botanic Gardens. These ones that are right in front of you, yeah, those ones are an Amazonian rhubarb, and they're huge, like taller than me. So it was fun bringing them in and see the artists interpret them. But the Dunedin Botanic Gardens has a whole bunch of plants from around the world, and I was really excited that after working on this game, I was walking through them, I was like, oh, I can see them. They're very cool. They're worth looking up.
Ooh, interesting.
They're a really interesting plant, and for you two, worth swinging by the Botanic Gardens and going up towards the bird. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
You can walk underneath of them, particularly in summer. They cut them back in winter.
This is also a favorite part. I love grabbing things.
Nice.
Just going around and being like, hey, here's
Yeah,
a
I did it
bush.
for a long while when I was playtesting this during the time.
Yeah. So I do have some like Flutter Away questions that I prepared ahead of time. So I think I might start like chucking some of those out there as we play. So the first one I have is just what inspired you to make Flutter Away / all of our games? Jonas? I mean, you didn't make it solely, but
No.
I'm just gonna throw it out there.
I didn't. So timeline-wise, I started after, like Flutter's, the Facebook Flutter was already out, and I started after the iPhone and the mobile device Flutter was out. So I started partway through there. So my involvement comes from an appreciation for nature and bringing nature into this digital space and make nature accessibly to you all players. I've got a science communication background, so I'm really passionate about that. And it was really great meeting the people at Runaway who also had that vision for nature in these games. And I say that extending nature to being that domestic nature that we encounter, that you'll see in like bunny havens and stuff. Like I'm very much we're all part of nature, and there's different aspects of it. So there's kind of the wild nature in the Flutter and Flutter Away, and then there's also this kind of domestic nature and responsibility and stewardship of that in the other games.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have more to add?
No, I think you answered that really well. I think our hugest inspiration is nature, and I think we say all the time that Runaway, when I introduce myself in context, I say, I work at Runaway. We make mobile games inspired by nature. Where we've expanded past mobile now, but I have to do the asterisk now since we are on other platforms. But I think that sums it up, because I think you can see in this game actually just how much real life inspiration we take as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of our company's core brand values.
Yeah.
Right. So it is central that we find some connection.
Yeah.
To that, and then try and present that authentically. Now that doesn't mean everything is perfectly represented, as it was, because they're games. They're stylized, so each game picks topics to focus on and tries to present those in the best way.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I was excited about with Flutter Away, is that we had a chance to explore, or to approach the exploration in nature and the chance of finding the unexpected. Yeah.
No, lovely.
I have some more questions. Sid asks, what's your guys' favorite animals? So I'm going to throw that out there. And Spares really likes playing Honeygrove. That's awesome, Spares. You must be on our early access. So, yeah, exciting. But yeah, what's your favorite animal?
Ooh.
That's a hard one. You're asking a nature
I'm
researcher.
a nature researcher.
Yeah,
what are you
like
asking
favorite
me?
animal is.
No, I'll pick one.
Yeah.
Right now, I really love cassowaries. If you don't know a cassowary, they're a large flightless bird from Australia. Also, there's some up in Papua New Guinea. Anyway, they are a large flightless bird. They've got an awesome crest and a blue neck and just ebony black feathers. They live in jungles. I love dinosaurs, and so they've got a very dinosaur vibe. So I'll go with cassowary, but I could name just about any creature. In fact, like
It's true.
whenever I approach writing in this one, it's a lot of like I basically assume every creature that's going into the game is going to be somebody's favorite, and I try to approach them through that light. So I like
lovely.
Libby.
Oh, that's a hard question too. I like a lot of animals. I think right now I'd have to say an armadillo. Just because I saw like a TikTok of them a while ago and they were so cute just running around. I really, really enjoy them.
I love when they tuck up in the ball. They like spook. And
I saw one like picking up leaves. It was so cute.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Right now, I'm just gonna say Toroa because they're pretty cool.
Nice.
We have some. So Toroa is the royal albatross. Is it the royal one? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, royal albatross. And we have some here in Dunedin. We're really fortunate to have like a albatross colony. We've got a plushie of them up there. You can go get it. Go get it. I saw that and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna say Toroa because they're really chunky when they're baby. Not this chunky, but way bigger. And they can't fly yet, and they just kind of lie around, and they're like, practicing how to fly with their wings. But yeah,
the
pretty
chunkiness is like part of the parenting technique.
yeah. What
It's
about
like-
you all, by the way? Throwing that out there as well. But yeah,
Yeah.
part of the parenting.
Yeah. So that they're too heavy to fly, so the parents can go out and find food.
Yeah.
And they intentionally, like when they're getting the chicks ready to fly, they start feeding them less, so they
Yeah.
lighten up and are able to. But before that, it's okay, you can't move well yet, so we know you're not going to go too far.
Yeah. Good tactic.
Mog is in the chat. Mog is one of our other mods on Discord, so shout out to Mog.
Shout out.
Yeah. We've got a question from Julie who says, I continue seeing the perching and wondering why butterfly/moth attraction in the game is so easy than attracting them in real life.
Ooh, really
Yeah.
good question. This was we did a lot of work trying to figure out what the interactions should be. Because on the one hand, we don't want to encourage like running around, grabbing, touching, wild animals. On the other hand, it's a game, and there's a funness to that in the game. And so trying to figure out this balance was a big part of Flutter Away. So we wanted it to be easy. We think that's one of the beautiful things of a game environment is that you can do things that you can or shouldn't do in the real world. But we also made sure that when you put the perch out, all of the butterflies come to you.
Yes.
You don't go to them. And this is a reoccurring theme in Flutter Away is that you're essentially inviting them to interact with you, not trying to force that interaction yourself.
Yeah, it's great to do things, I think.
Yeah. And so it's a big balance, and it's a great question. Thanks for that.
Yeah, that is a really good question. I have another one. This is pre-prepared. So we're based in New Zealand. I don't know if I said that, actually. We're down here in Dunedin.
Despite two of our accents.
I know, exactly. Despite like me and Jonas having different accents. Not having Kiwi accents. But why did we pick the Amazon for Flutter Away?
Yeah, I think a lot of that came from Emma and other people's experience in the tropical butterfly house at Tura. Also, that like those butterfly spaces really inspired a lot of the species. There's a good like diverse set there, and
I keep pushing B.
we wanted,
I keep pushing B, sorry.
yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. So a lot of it came from that experience, and also in Flutter, the first species you encounter, the first set, are from the Amazon. And so when we decided to go ahead and set it in the world instead of being a general sanctuary like you see in Flutter, we thought that just from the diversity of species and that personal connection, that personal inspiration, we could use that and bring that forward into the game.
Not to interrupt, but I think there's a special guest over here. I've been
Ooh.
trying
There we
to
go.
keep away from them for the
Who's
surprise
that?
of it all.
Who is that? I've never met them.
Who is that?
Who is that? What a cutie. Hello. It's a capybara.
cute.
Does anyone like capybaras in the chat? I mean, how can you not?
Who
actually?
knows
So
about
cute.
capybaras?
Yeah. How can you not like capybaras? I found out when making this game that they're rodents. I didn't know that previously.
Yes. Most closely related to guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Yep.
interesting.
And then the rest of the rodent group. But yeah, largest rodent in the world.
Copper says, "OMG celebrity." I know, right?
Celebrity,
Like
right? Yeah.
every time I see them, I'm like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, who is that?"
No.
Get excited. Julie says, "I can't pronounce this name, but Jonas, you might be able to."
Oh no.
It says also the
Sorry, where am I looking?
Right
there.
here.
Oh right. Also the
Otidipas nobilis.
yeah, I'm gonna struggle with that one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna struggle pronouncing it, but I'm gonna Google what that is. I don't know what that is.
Interested.
Now I'm googling.
Officially met the capybara.
It's this.
And-
It's the pigeon.
Oh,
the pheasant
yeah.
pigeon. Yeah,
So pretty.
Nice.
that's cool.
I wish we could show people.
Mm.
Look it up. Look, it's copy.
Oh,
So
true.
when searching,
Can you Google stuff? I can't show you on Google, but you should Google what that is.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very pretty.
If you do a search, you can throw it into iNaturalist if you want to find some images.
Yeah.
But I often encourage searching if you can using the scientific names like that. I know we both just like tripped and stumbled over saying them, and
Because
that's
they're
fine.
hard to
They are.
pronounce, like some of them, but yeah.
they do help you in searching because Google will try and give you, if you run a search, it'll try and give you what it thinks you want
Mm-hmm.
instead of what it is. So if you put in a common name, Google will serve up anything that's touched that common name, especially if someone's selling something in that. But if you use a scientific name, it tends to narrow your search. So that's just a little bit of a like nature researcher trick to searching for animals on the internet.
Yeah.
But also, iNaturalist is a great resource if you're looking for animals and plants. It's a citizen science project that I use a lot just to find where things are. All of you who ask me about butterfly species, one of my first things is to try and figure out where you might be in the world, and then I can do a search in the iNaturalist to get a better idea.
Mog says poison dart frogs would be the end of me due to being attracted to colorful things. Do
Poison
we?
dart frogs, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's a few of those in Flutter Away.
Maybe.
I did
possibly.
sneak peek that a little earlier. Apologies.
Did
I
you
got
see it? Yeah.
I got
Did you see
excited.
Cast
I
Right
took
Wild?
a photo of it because I got
Yeah.
really excited to
hell
see
yeah.
it.
Okay, this is for you, Mog. There you go.
So there's a bunch of, like, we call them hidden discoveries in Flutter Away, and they're things that are not part of the core loop, but they're designed to be there in case you're someone who notices. And they're not always there. They change through the days. And the frogs are one of those, where
Yeah.
there'll be frogs on different days that you can find in different locations. And this one in particular is a sketch of the dad poison dart frogs, particularly the strawberries, carry their tadpoles on the back to the centers of bromeliads. And so the tadpoles suction cup onto the back, they carry them into the bromeliad, drop them off for a little bit so they can eat and get wet and breathe, essentially. And then they'll crawl back onto the dad's back and he'll piggyback them to another pool. And it's just like, I think it's adorable. I love that little fact. I also love the idea of like piggybacking tadpoles.
That's
Like,
really,
I
really
want
cute.
tadpole piggybacks.
That's cute.
So that's what that sketch
That's a really
is.
cute
That's
really
really
sketch, yeah.
But those
like
are
that.
all just like these little hidden things that if you happen to notice them, you use the camera to notice them in the game. And if you happen to notice them, then you get these little extras.
And they're
Yeah.
so cute. They're all such good drawings. The little capybara.
Yeah.
Oh.
The core game is played through the to-do list.
Yes,
and that
the
tells you
to-do
what you need
list.
to do to move through. So there's your
Speaking
to-do
of,
list. So
I
you
need to
still
get the
have
animal tracks.
some more discoveries.
Let's go.
Do you know where they are?
I do.
No, you don't.
No,
No,
sorry.
you don't.
Let me take this real slow.
What do you mean?
Don't.
So the three of us have played through like this first day of Flutter Away quite a bit previously.
Where are the tracks? Did anyone see tracks?
Yeah, have you seen any tracks? We're gonna have a Dora moment.
I like that we're like pretending to not. We're like trying not to look.
Yeah,
It's great.
it's not like we know this
But they're
game or
so
anything.
The tracks,
cute.
they're
It's
cute.
okay.
They're interesting, aren't they? Though.
Yes, there's a fun fact here. This really surprised me. This is something I didn't realize. The front and the back feet on capybaras have a different number of toes. And so if you're looking at these tracks, this is going to seem really confusing. The front foot is in the back of the track like this. The front foot, the back foot steps past. So the back foot there has those little 4 toes. There's a 5th one up on that doesn't normally touch the ground. But then the back foot has those little 3. And another fun fact with them is that they've got this amazing webbing, because the capybaras spend most of their time, or a lot of their time, in the water. So a lot of their whole body is built around swimming. So they've got all this extra webbing between their toes. Also, their cute look. Their ears, their eyes, and their nose are on the top of their head.
Yes.
And that allows them to just poke those up out of the water to have like a little look around or a sniff, and then go back under. And they actually run along the bottom. It's really adorable. They'll go down and you'll see them just like hippo style
I've seen videos
trotting
of them doing
on the
that.
bottom.
Yeah, it's quite cute.
I'll have to look at it after this.
I'm gonna interrupt with
Go ahead,
questions
yeah.
because there's people chatting,
I'll
and
take the photo.
I'm gonna throw out. Rebecca asks, "What do you think about hamsters?" Which is a random.
They're adorable.
I love
They're cute.
hamsters.
They're cute. They're fuzzy. I've
can't
met
have
a
them,
friend's
though.
hamster. I don't
Nope.
own any myself.
We
but-
can't.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
not?
Not in New Zealand, no.
No,
Oh,
because we don't want
True.
escapees.
No
yeah.
escapees.
I've met guinea pigs then.
Yeah, guinea pigs have been,
Here, yeah,
or have been
okay.
brought over. They
Yeah.
don't survive in the wild out
So
here.
there you go.
Hamsters
Fun
are
fact:
quite
no
resourceful.
hamsters allowed in New Zealand. We can't have them. But they're cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I always wanted one as a kid, and I was so devastated to find out that you can't get them.
Yeah.
yeah. And a lot of that has to do with just if they get released, they could wreak havoc on the local environment here.
It fully makes sense.
And,
Yes.
and,
Yeah,
and
that
anywhere.
makes sense.
And this is kind of the tension. There's a tension between, pet ownership and and conservation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're adorable.
Mhm.
They are a living creature that you're going to care for. So
Yeah.
if you're thinking of getting pets, do your homework, understand
Still up
what you're
there.
getting into, get to know what they need.
Yeah, it's like when we released Bunny Haven and we found out that in Australia you're not allowed to have bunnies as pets. So a lot of people were commenting and they were like, "Hey, oh my gosh, I finally get to,
Yeah.
play with
Yeah.
the bunny on my phone because I'm not allowed one as a pet, but I love them. And
Yeah,
it's
never
because
thought
they're
of that.
pests.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah.
That is really cool.
Glowing
Vivi
mushrooms.
says,
So cool.
forest population, please improve bird kind.
Oh,
I know,
no.
it's frustrating, right? Like, it is. I get this comment all the time. So, here's the thing. We've tried, I've accidentally put in double the amount of, birds in my game when, giving myself stuff. And it just slows down your device and you can't play it at all. It's just, and already there's devices that are struggling with the max forest capacity. So if there's a way to do it, we would. But currently the technology of phones just doesn't let us do that. So that's why we have the storage in all of our games as well in Flutter and Starlight. We faced similar things there. We can't just put in 300 moths all at the same time because just phones can't handle it, or not just phones, devices can't handle it. But yeah, that's why we have unlimited storage, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we still want to add species and highlight these wonderful species that are out there. So that's why we do continue to add more and more species. Yeah.
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 Oh, another glowing mushroom.
We feel for you there.
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah. I get it. I do
Mine's
get it.
full. Yeah, I'm constantly having to swap different ones in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually I'll sometimes pick themes. I'll be like, okay, this is gonna be my South America theme time, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
put those in between
Flutter
events
Away.
in particular. I do put decorating
Jonas
in
also
nice
does
places.
his splash coral reef. He does colors and different
Yeah,
biomes. And
I do.
stuff.
I do
Yeah.
little habitats. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've got on the if you play Splash, on the upper left-hand side that's a little bit of my event space, and it's kind of a it's a coral, just a coral reef top. But then over across the way on the right-hand side is my nursery, I call it, and it's all the green eel grasses and stuff that baby fish like to live in. And honestly, when I play, I role play, and I lay my eggs over on that side because it's the nursery in nature. And then if you go down deeper in my space on either side, I've got a mix of sponges and sea fans. And those are things that actually like to grow in cave environments or darker environments on deeper parts of the reef.
Interesting.
And then right out in the middle of it, I have my really tall kelps that would grow in nature really huge longer than, in some cases, longer than blue whales they can get.
Really?
So like you would get these plants that would be absolutely massive, and that's my kelp forest. So I do decorate, and I decorate in a very nerdy way.
Yes, I think it's cool.
I like it. Yeah.
Barrick says, special request. See how far you can throw the fruit.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I
Is
used
this
to-
office Barrick?
Yeah, this is Office Barrick. This is specifically.
Yes,
He's
do
still
it.
picking up the
This
fruit 'cause
was-
I used to
this
do
was
it.
a thing.
This is specifically a thing when playtesting the game.
It's hard for me to do it on the Switch.
Yeah, actually,
I
on
know-
PC it might work better, but when playtesting the game, we had like a little challenge of like, how badly can we break the game? And one of the things was throwing the fruit
Yeah, I
off
can't.
screen.
I'm trying Barrick for you, I promise. I really
No,
can't.
it's good.
No, that's good.
supposed to be
That's
able to-
good.
That was a challenge that we had to actually
yeah.
overcome, or that Barrick. Yeah, I shouldn't say I had nothing to do with that. That was
Yeah.
all Barrick, and I know it was a big challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
that's
one was, I think, like picking up the log
Oh,
and
Yeah.
like
yes.
dragging it
Oh.
around places was
I mean,
one
a
of the
little
bugs.
discover-
but-
Yeah, I used to try to drag that log as far as possible.
Yeah, it's fixed now. Like,
Ooh,
you know.
But we got a new butterfly.
We do have a new butterfly.
So-
Controversial. Butterfly at night? What?
Oh, true. Isn't that a moth, Jonas?
Nighttime.
Yeah.
Come on.
It is a butterfly.
It
It
is
is
a
out at
butterfly.
night. And this is one of the things that I was very passionate about, was demonstrating just how our rules that we make sometimes aren't rules that nature follows. And so in this case, the dazzling night fighter is actually more active in the evenings and nights. And there's several butterflies that you'll find in the game that are out at night and are genuinely more active at night. And there's quite a few moths in the game that are more active during the day. So that hard line, many of you may already know this from Flutter and Starlight, because I've also pushed that narrative into there a little bit to really identify these rule breakers,
Yeah.
these rebels that
Rules.
won't fit into our rules sometimes.
Yeah, Julie says we have day flying moths as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
definitely.
So often when we're growing up as kids, we're taught about categorizing things, and butterflies and moths are used to demonstrate that, because it's something that we can tell to kids to help them understand how we can separate. But when you grow up with butterflies and moths in particular, there's not a clear distinction between them. They're all part of the same family.
Yeah.
And we just want there to be a distinction so bad that we've sort of, through time, have made rules to fit. But from a science side of things, they're pretty much all the same. They're more similar than they are different. And in every case, every rule you could throw out some rules actually, Chad, if you want to, that you know of that separate butterflies from moths. But just about every rule has a rule breaker, or many rule breakers in some cases.
Yeah.
So that's what this is about. This is why you're finding a butterfly at night, and it's not called a moth.
How could you?
Thanks,
Yeah, what am I
Jonas.
doing?
Oh, but this little picture's so cute.
Yeah. Aw, Emma.
It would be a
They're
cool
so
pro wrestler
buff.
name. That would be a really cool one.
Yeah, they're buff. Hopper says, okay, I have to run because this is too distracting.
Oh, no.
I don't know if my question was caught, so I'll repeat it. How do you guys have a team of people with so much swag? Okay, that's very sweet. Thank you, Copper. I don't know how to answer that, but thanks for joining, and sorry for being distracting. Feel free to jump back in. We're going to be here for like a couple more hours. So yeah. I have some more like quick Flutter Away questions. So how long did the game take to make? I can answer that one. So around 1.5 years. Is all the nature in the game real? Yes. All of it? Yep.
Yep.
Who picked all the real plants and animals in the game, and why?
Yeah. Oh man, it's a group effort. Is the basic answer. So my job is to find options and to present ideas and fact check and come up with reasons for different things. But when it comes to picking it, we all end up on the team, from art to design, and I can probably even think of examples for each. One that comes to mind is there was a butterfly we really wanted to put in called the glasswing. They've got transparent wings, and we really wanted them. Several of us wanted those in the game. But that was one where, from the design, the transparency of the wing was too hard to recreate. And we tried multiple times and couldn't get it to work right. So that was one case where someone had to say, from a programming side, had to be like, yeah, this probably isn't going to work. We we can't do a glass wing. But on the same token, then we've got like the blue morphos that people are familiar with and going, yeah, we want to see those. So group effort.
I'm not saying sit down and relax. Let's do that. Let's sit down.
But I'll do a lot of the like research to figure out what to bring in.
Yeah. So you know how you asked what's the difference between moths and butterflies?
Yeah. Are people responding?
Yeah. Premicilia, I'm gonna say, says lies. Moths are floofy and cute. Butterflies are not floofy and have scary faces.
Right. Yes. Okay. That's not what I'm used to hearing, but it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yep. Yeah. I would love to try and find you some that break that mold, but also that is a really great thing to bring up if you ever do zoom in on their faces.
Yeah,
are they kind of scary?
There is,
a little.
Well, yeah, the butterflies have a lot more going on their face, a lot of them. And so there's a couple different theories as to why the moths are floofier in general, and it has a lot to do with being out at night and potentially even spiders. So you think you're flying around at night and you've got these invisible sticky webs just in random places.
Yeah, good point.
And so some of that floofiness basically allows them to get stuck to a web and wiggle out of it. The little hairs can kind of break off and things like that. They also, in some cases, you get hairs like that on bugs can help with their sense of feeling. So we take touch for granted just a little bit because we have a soft skin.
Yes.
Both butterflies and moths have that hard exoskeleton. So how do you get touch through a hard exoskeleton? And some of the solutions that most bugs use is to have little hairs that extend through that can move and wiggle underneath that surface and give them a sense of touch.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That's cool.
But that's great. I love it. Cute
Okay.
faces.
Time to move on to the next day.
Oh, yep.
Go. Perfect. Okay, I made it through my first day. Despite the excitement, I did feel a little homesick today. I was daydreaming about how Linda would zoom around trying to catch butterflies, and how my adorable partner would swoon over seeing the capybara. Romantic thoughts aside, I love to remember this trip is for myself. Oh,
So
Are any of you trampers or like hikers? Do any of you get out camping and stuff yourselves? No pressure, one way or the other. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, I do too. You don't?
I do. I love tramping and hiking. So it's winter right now, so I haven't been outside as much. But in summer, yeah.
I think we have to put the capybara as a favorite photo unless anybody
Yeah,
else
we
has
have
some
to
opinions.
pick a.
You gotta
pick a
pick at the
favorite.
end of every day. There's some good ones here.
So this also just kind of goes back into that trying to create your personal journal
Definitely.
feeling to give you that chance of like this is your as is written. This is an experience for yourself, both the
Yes.
player but also this character is embodying that.
Those are some good shots you got,
Yeah,
Libby.
you did get
Thank
some
you.
good shots.
Yeah,
Thank
wow.
you.
Like-
I spent a lot of time when I was playtesting taking as many photos as I could because this part
Okay.
was really important to me for no reason.
Mine
Yeah, no, I
don't
love
look
taking
that
photos
like
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
Mom-
still play photo
Mom
photo
says
mode.
I was camping 2 weeks ago.
Oh, where were
Nice.
you camping?
That's cool. You don't have to give away your location.
Yeah, sorry.
If you don't want to, you can give a general place.
Yeah, or maybe what was it like where you were camping?
Yeah.
Maybe that's better.
Capybara.
Natalia says, I've been on a few backpacking trips. Once hiked Milford Sound in New Zealand, actually.
It's
Oh,
lovely
cool.
there.
Milford's lovely. I
It's
love it
amazing.
out there.
Track, yeah.
I've never done the tramp out there, but I have been on a boat tour seeing like around the sound. So yeah. It's so beautiful out there.
I'll also throw out for the American audience, if you haven't heard people say tramping before, it means hiking. Over here, it sounds I know from an American background, it sounds dodgy. It's totally hiking.
Oh.
It is just hiking.
Didn't think about that.
We use it differently in the States.
Yeah.
And it can throw people off a little bit and be like, what are they talking about?
What are they on
So
about?
as you know, an American in the room, I'm just gonna
Thank you.
gonna speak to that.
Mom says they went fishing and fought a snake. It tried to steal their fish.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
A snake trying to get
That's wild.
where would I
I'd be scared. I would
That's
be scared
cool.
if I was in the water with a
That's
snake,
cool.
actually. Huge swimmer, but if there was a snake in the water, I don't know if I would.
How big was the snake? How big
I don't know.
Now I'm really I'm thinking like Central America, South. I mean, there's a couple of water snakes I know of from the southern U.S. I'm intrigued. Cool. Thanks for sharing. That's really cool.
We also have a question. Have I lost it? I think Rebecca was asking what our favorite games are outside of Runaway. There's a game called Apico. Has anyone heard of Apico?
I haven't.
I have not
What's
heard
it
of
about?
Apico. I'm gonna look it up. What is Apico? Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's a beekeeping sim game.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. I don't know much about it. Yeah, what's your favorite game? Outside of ours.
I have been playing a fair bit of Paleo Pines this year,
Nice.
which is a cozy dinosaur gardening game. I love it.
Yeah.
You've got little fluffy dinosaurs. They're all different sizes. They've got their size scaling, and it's just so wholesome. So I've been enjoying that. I love dinosaurs. I think they're great, and I love dinosaurs in a cozy setting because often they get portrayed as monsters, like scary monsters, and we forget that like they're just animals doing all the same things that our animals today do. So a cozy vibe is it's beautiful. You can ride them and pet them.
Yeah.
They're your friends.
Who's that?
The capybara's back.
What?
Who's that? I'm so caught up in chatter. I haven't been
I know.
watching the
No, I'm trying to
gameplay.
take it slow so it's a fun, nice background thing going on.
Yeah. Oh my God, dinosaurs.
I-
What's your favorite game?
That's a hard question. I've played a lot of games recently. I think Breath of the Wild, like Legend of Zelda, is always going to be one of my favorite games of all time. The exploration in there was insane. I love all of it so much.
Yeah.
But right now, probably Wylde Flowers, actually, the one we go play later. I really enjoy playing
Which
that.
we should play soon, actually, I think.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll speedrun this.
Speedrun it, yeah. No, don't speedrun it.
Speedrun.
You can't run.
Speedwalk.
Speedwalk. Let's go. This is a hard question, but I'm gonna say I really enjoy Oxenfree by Night School Studios. It's spooky. It's kind of sci-fi. Yeah, spooky, cozy, sci-fi. Lots of dialogue, lots of walking. Your choices matter, kind of thing. Check it out if you haven't already. It's on Netflix as well.
Ooh.
So
Interesting.
I'm really trying not to interrupt you. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but I
no.
really want to nerd out.
The eye?
What do you?
There's two eyes.
About that?
Yeah. We've got this owl butterfly, which is one of my favorites in here. And so the one thing you see the owl eye right there at the bottom of the wing, but the one that a lot of people miss is if you rotate the perch to where it's upside down.
Wait,
Yeah, put the butterfly upside down. Now rotate it up. There's a double face. There's a little snake or lizard face
I
on the
do
tips
see
of the
that.
wings. And this is something you can see in the real species. And so it's a fun little trick. So when the butterfly is sitting on the side like that, it would be easy for a predator to potentially misinterpret it as a snake on a leaf.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did know that.
So I
from
wanted to
Flutter
nerd out
Away.
just a
Oh,
little bit
yeah.
because I'm
I
like,
didn't
hey,
know
we
that.
got this in the game. It's a
Yeah.
real thing that no one's talking about in the game itself, but it's there for those who know.
Very cool.
And now you know.
Do you have a favorite butterfly in the game?
I really like the leaf wing, which you don't see until later in the game. We probably won't even see it today. But I really like the leaf wing because their camouflage is incredible. If you look them up, there's a vein. It looks like a vein that runs through the wing, and even more when they are spooked, they'll just tuck their legs up and fall over. And they'll just be they'll look just like a dead leaf on the ground. They've even got like little fake mold growth on their wings, dark patches. It's incredible, like an amazing bit of camouflage. And they've got a beautiful little yellow color inside.
Capybara, that's such a cute name. I love that. Do we know who came up with that one, or was it just?
That was Lisa. Was
Yeah.
working, and I think it was actually an honest mistake where Lisa kept writing Capybara in the document, and we were just like, well, that should just be her name.
Yeah.
Like if that's
Capybara.
what's happening, that should just be her name. I don't remember. I think that was the case.
Yeah. So Lisa worked on narrative for this game. She also used to be our community manager, but is now working on her own game
And what's that game
about
called?
a Totoroa. So hey, you should check out Totoroa if you haven't already. It's very cute. It's like a big bird flying game, basically, is my
Yeah.
one-liner. And it's coming to Steam. So yeah. Okay, a few more questions before we wrap up, like Flutter Away specifically.
Ooh.
Why is the capybara the main animal in the game? Just because they're cute? That's a valid reason, but want to know if there's any other reasons for it.
I mean,
Is one of the
cute is a
questions.
big one. Yeah,
Yep.
cute's a big one. They're also quite common around Central and South America.
Yeah.
So they're a really good character there. I mean, a fun fact is that we actually had a list of different creatures that we were wanting to add, but we couldn't get them all in. So as we went from like having like possibly ocelots or macaws or toucans and stuff like this, we ended up realizing that the scope of the game needed to be pulled back in, making the capybara kind of the star. So the toucan did make it into the game as a hidden discovery that you can look for.
Yes.
But didn't get to be the full character that capybara got to be.
No.
But a lot of that, it's both the limitations as well as just they're a good spokesperson for the area. They've got a really chill demeanor, and if there's an animal, again, not advocating the like going out and petting wildlife, but if there's an animal that is more likely to allow it, it would potentially be a capybara. So we felt like we were doing, potentially less damage in presenting that. Just going back to that point earlier.
Yeah.
It's a day for
Also, Mog followed up
There we
about
go.
that snake and fish situation.
Ooh.
Mog says, I tried to look it up and got northeastern garter snake, and
Oh.
I was catching rainbow trout. There you go.
Whoa.
Wow.
Northeastern garter snake.
I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
Northeastern garter snake.
That makes me think the trout were somewhat smaller. Rainbow trout get big though.
Yeah,
I had
don't
rainbow trout
know.
where I grew up,
Maybe just really
That's
bad
funky
snake.
though. That's a funky snake.
but we were northwestern.
Huh?
Cool.
Can you pet capybaras in real life?
Yeah, I mean, yes, technically, but
Don't.
no. But no.
Yeah,
They-
don't
mo-
walk
most-
up. Don't walk
most-
up to a
yeah,
capybara.
Most
and pet
wild
them.
ones won't let you. Generally, again, generally it's like I think of it as like a little bit of like a consent thing, and we don't have a good way of asking for permission for pets because these are all living creatures with their own things, and we're potentially scary. So I would say no for this, knowing full well that sometimes people will.
Oh, it reset itself.
So hopefully that makes sense.
Oh, are you trying to put the?
Yeah, I realized I
lamp?
need to
Yeah,
do the
yeah, it-
campfire
did it
on
fall back
first.
down?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was good to know. Boop. Done it.
Is this day 2 night?
This is day 2 night.
We
Yeah,
made
you're
it to
about
night?
find- yeah, Libby's
Take it-
been doing great.
You told
Yeah.
me to speed.
Yeah, speed running. It's good.
That's great.
Because we don't often get to day 2 in our streams.
Not on a stream. And I have one last question prepared ahead of time by the Chronicles Witch on Discord. What's it like making your first full computer game on Steam? Is it a very different experience than working on mobile games? So yeah, if you don't know already, this is our first game on Nintendo Switch and Steam. You will be familiar probably with all of our mobile games, I think, a majority of you. But yeah, Jonas, do you want to speak to that one?
Yeah, I mean, even just from the research side of things, is different because we have, in a 3D environment like this, any natural thing that you see in the game that you might take for granted has to be programmed by somebody to behave the way that it does. And that's a big challenge, right down to like, how do butterflies land on things, right? Like, how do we make that?
That's
Someone
true,
has to
actually.
program that.
Yeah.
How do they fly? It was fun for me from a research side because it gave me a chance to explore the idea of personality with the butterflies, and allowing you, when you're playing it, a chance to see that they don't all behave the same. Like if you take Flutter and Starlight, for the most part, the species in there all are acting the same for the most part. They're flying around at slightly different speeds. But here we have butterflies that can go to specific places on certain days. We have butterflies that act differently when you hold them on the perch. That owl that we were looking at sat there with their wings closed most of the time. That's particularly because during the daytime they tend to just sit and wait until the evening and night to become active. Whereas like that green dido had that like fluttery. So just from that research side alone, it was a very different experience, let alone trying to for the programming team, for the art team, to come up with ways of how do we interpret different 3D plants in a style that doesn't feel too realistic, but also doesn't feel too cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that answers the question
Yeah,
a little
no,
bit.
I think that does. And I think just like even, it's such a different interface, right? Like compared to like Flutter, you're working in a 3D environment, you have a space to move around in, to explore. We have to map out
like the environment as well.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
just one forest, so there's a lot of differences on that front. But yeah, no.
Yeah. I feel like each person on the team would
Go
have
to
a
sleep.
different answer.
Okay. Go to sleep.
I
didn't realize-
keep going,
Go,
keep
go
going.
to sleep.
I didn't realize you wanted to keep it down.
Yeah, let's go to sleep. I'm like, it's telling me to go to sleep. Same. I get it.
Okay.
So Leah asked us to look up the California red-sided garter snake.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what that is?
No
I
clue.
mean, I can look it up.
California red-sided garter snake. There we go. Oh, that's funky.
Ooh.
If I saw that in the wild, I would not go near that because, from my understanding, colors is poison.
Yeah, I think in this case they're tricking you.
Okay, that's
Um,
fine. But I would
don't
still
know,
not walk
I
near
don't
it.
know the specific California. That's a beautiful snake.
It
by the
is
way.
beautiful.
All the garter snakes I'm familiar with are non-venomous. And what they'll do, at least the ones from farther north, I was from Washington State, they'll release a really bad smell, like a musk, out their cloaca. And that gets all over you and sticks to you, and is pretty not great smelling. I'm just trying to do a quick read and see if I can learn some more about this species specifically, because it's beautiful. And I think we're probably being tricked. I think it's either mimicking someone else.
Yeah, Leah says they're non-venomous.
Yeah,
So-
most of the garter snakes are.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
I bet they probably stink
So-
if they get disturbed.
Being from New Zealand or like living in New Zealand, I am not familiar with snakes at all.
No.
We have no snakes here, so I don't know what I'd do. I think my general rule is let's not go near them if I saw one out and about. Anywhere.
Nope.
No.
Snakes get a bad rap.
Yeah,
they're usually
pretty cool.
chill.
They're pretty chill. It's just like if I'm hiking, I probably won't go near one just because I want to give it space, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go touching it and picking it up like
Yeah.
you know, that kind of thing.
During my science museum days, I used to do one of the live boa shows.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to work before coming here. I used to work at a science museum, and we'd have these big boas. And what was really funny is that I was learning, and the boa knew that I was learning. Yeah. No, I mean, this isn't how we normally think, but when you go to hold her, we never put them up over our neck or anything, not because we're worried about them trying to kill us, but just because they're so strong they could accidentally, we just have too much going on. So we'd always keep them on our hips. And so the best thing that we wanted them to do was the boa would wrap the tail around our leg, and they'd hold on to us, and we'd support them. And then we could talk, and they would chill. But because I was new and not as experienced, one of my first shows, she decided to not grab onto my leg. So I had like a 80-pound boa who was not holding on. She was just like relaxing the muscles, and to make it worse, she was stretching herself out. She was like, I'm going to explore and see. And so I was like doing the show, dripping sweat, because the snake was not cooperating with me. And she was just like, and when I went to put her away finally, I had to call up one of my teammates to come and help me, because she was so big and heavy, and I was just inexperienced enough in my first show that she was just totally taking advantage of me being the noob. Yeah.
This is my chance.
I'd never
That's
seen her
very
do that with
cheeky.
other ones before.
That's
But
really
she was just
cute.
like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. Aw. That's
so
really
cute.
sweet though.
But I mean, super chill.
Yeah.
Like, there was no... Yeah.
No, it's so cool. Pick fruit. Let's go. Like, hold on. Here we go.
Yeah, I think it's probably fair to say that a part of this game is the friendship that you have with the capybara.
Definitely a big part.
And that was one of those places where we're like, look, this is something we want in this game, but we want to approach it from a more responsible way.
Oh, they
And
want one of those
so-
ones, not that one.
And so it was a process of figuring out how to kind of tell that story and how to get someone, like a wild animal in that case, to warm up, because it is a game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like this is not reality.
No. That's cute. I think after we interact with capybara, we
Oh,
may...
that is a face.
That's a good
That
photo.
you are so good
Nice,
at your photos.
Libby.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Good
we
lord.
should maybe move on.
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Because we
wanted to
have
see
other
her-
games to play. We've got a jam-packed schedule.
Just want to see her one last time.
I know, you gotta.
Yeah.
If you want to see more of the capybara, you know where to find her. In Flutter Away.
Great plug.
There you go.
Solid.
But we did get a question from Natalia about how many people are on the team. So the way Runaway works is we have like around 40 now, I think, in total. But we work in small teams. So it's a bit complicated, but we have like a live games team, which is just like all of our live games being managed by one team. And then we have others in publishing, like us, and support and marketing and stuff. But yeah, in total we have around like 40 now. So yeah.
I mean, a lot of us swap between games. Like myself, Aditia, you guys all work between the different ones, and I think that's a pretty good way to think of it. So like there's a total of 40, but then that 40 gets traded around between the games at different times. And when we're working on a new project, people will get pulled from one to work on a new project, or if there's a new feature going into one, people will jump over to that. So there's just a lot of team swapping.
Or if we need to fix something, we'll
if something
pull
is
in
fixed,
people.
and
But
new
Libby
events
and
being added. Go ahead.
Libby and myself are the community managers across all of our games. So yeah, you'll see us anytime you see any of our social media. It's just us two.
Just us two.
Just us two. Anytime you see us on Discord, it's just us two. Responding to your comments on Facebook, it's us two. So yeah,
Yay.
be nice.
Be nice.
Be nice. Cool. Should we move on? I mean, you're still spending time with the capybara, but
No, we can. I was just.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything else for day 3 since we're not going any further.
I think so. I think that's a good place to leave it because
We're able to get close now.
Yeah, I didn't know how far we'd make it actually in this time.
Yeah, good
but
work.
yeah, great job.
Thank you.
We're gonna switch games to playing Wylde Flowers by Studio Dry Dock. Has anyone in chat heard of it or played it? Sorry, I'm reading comments at the same time as like talking, and I'm like, oh yeah. But should we exit out? What's in your journal? Open your journal.
Oh
maybe.
yeah, should probably.
And then we can wrap up there.
Yeah.
Animal friendship. Finally, about time I got to feed wee Cappy Barbara. I bet she'll be back tomorrow for sure. We are pretty good friends now. You know, as far as human-rodent relationships go. That's a cute illustration.
Yeah.
So cute.
Nice.
Okay.
The nose wiggle is
Oh, am I
adorable.
playing?
Well, you're gonna. Well, I was telling you over to switch it
Oh
over.
right, yeah, gotcha.
Oh, you can switch it over. Cool. All right. You're gonna help us again, by the way, because we're gonna adjust like the game audio and stuff again.
Oh yeah.
So we're switching games. That means different games have different audios, and we don't know what that's gonna be like. So let us know. This is a wonderful, cozy farming witchy game.
love
There's
it.
magic. There's farming. There's romance.
Maybe you should start it though, because I finished it already. So you
Yes,
You
I've
finished
never
it?
played.
Yes.
Wow.
Dang.
I wanted myself after we played it on stream one time. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
like, this is so fun.
Yeah.
This is
That's
the one
cool.
I'm most afraid of, nature researcher wise. I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna find? But I'm sure.
I can play it, but I'm
You can
kind
play
of
it?
looking at comments.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It's probably not fair to make you do all of it.
I'll just
You can
like
switch between
play
each day.
and then read
It's
and
like
then
standard.
play
Yeah, I'll
and
be
read.
fine.
So let us know how the audio is. If we're too loud or if the game's too loud. I'm just gonna keep talking, I guess.
How do I do I need? I assume I
No,
need to restart?
you gotta restart.
Yeah. So how do I?
Load game.
Load game?
Yeah, start new game.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right. So this one has voice acting. So yeah.
Might have to replay it after this.
Well, I mean, this is gonna be interesting. Nature researcher in a game not about. I'm gonna be like, look at that flower. Be ready, everyone. This is how I play games. So, it's gonna be a nature walk. Who's this guy?
How much do you know about this game?
Not much. It has a pride flag. That's great. Literally, what's on the screen is about as much as I know. We played a little bit that one time, but I don't remember much. I was mostly. Oh, there's a shark! Shark jaw! I see a shark there. Yeah, good. Shrimp, little krill-like shape. Cats, pigeons,
Animals everywhere.
Yeah, Jonas, is, if you can't tell, is our nature researcher and loves pointing out nature. I mean, we are
Fish in the corner.
doing this stream to celebrate World Conservation Day, which just passed on July 28th, I believe. And Flutter Away's 1-year anniversary is coming up very soon. And also, we just wanted to stream and hang out.
Yeah,
So
it's a good point.
it's good.
As far as conservation, there's a lot of ways to approach it, and one of the ways that we tackle it is through that awareness element, and by either through our games helping you see it around you, or in this case, noticing it in other people's games.
Yes.
Really is you, isn't it?
Story.
Mm.
I haven't seen you since I was tiny. It's good to see you again.
I heard you were coming to stay with your grandma Hazel. Now, do you remember the way?
No. I don't remember much from that.
I'm gonna let them talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go up the stairs behind me and turn left at the top. Then just follow your nose till you get to Hazel's house.
Go upstairs behind you. Then
That's Jonas whispering shark mouth because he spotted a shark mouth. We have some questions. So
Shark mouth.
Shark mouth.
we're getting asked how's Starlight going. It's going well. They say, I mean, those needed changes, so we have ant events now. Yeah. So Starlight's going great. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, everything's voice acted.
So this
Right,
game, we're just
right,
gonna
my
have
bad.
to. Yeah, it's all fully voice acted.
So I can't go talking to people when we're
You
talking.
can talk
I
to
got it.
people, but I'll be interrupting them or they'll be interrupting me. But it's okay. Oh, I can hear the game audio at least twice. I wonder if we have an echo.
Interesting.
Is there an echo? Let us know if there's an echo.
Yeah.
But Starlight's going well. We're working on the background tech, and it's taking a while because I think Starlight came out in 2015, which makes it nearly.
Starlight was our third game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flutter,
Nearly 10 years old.
Splash, Starlight.
Yeah.
It's been out for a while.
It's been out for a while, so the background tech needs some updating so that
Yeah.
it can continue being good, and we can make the code, all this code stuff that I don't touch. But yeah, all I can say is the background technology is being updated, and we're working hard on it. That's the same case with Flutter as well. So
Yes.
yeah,
Is there-
since
Can I zoom?
no,
no.
you cannot zoom.
No,
Bummer.
you can't see any
Look,
fish.
there's fish, everybody. There's fish right there in the water.
You can fish, I think. Later.
Not just yet. No.
Not
I just
yet.
want to see them.
I want to know what they
I
are.
want to go snorkeling.
You want to go snorkeling? You want to play Animal Crossing?
I think you need to go up
Oh,
this-
hi.
Oh, you
I
can.
just ran into somebody.
She doesn't want you going that way.
Done camping already? The diner in town? Stop by anytime. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm new here. You're Hazel's friend?
There is an echo on the game voices, but it's not too disruptive.
Oh, bummer.
Interesting.
Okay.
I wonder if we can adjust the
Yeah,
volume
you
on
can
there.
turn that. Yeah.
I'm
Can you
gonna,
do that?
I'm gonna
Oh, she's gone.
squish in there. I don't know how to do this. There.
Do you know the way to my grandma Hazel's house? Of course.
It's good.
Yeah, I think so.
That'll help.
I think that'll help because we got subtitles here. Hello, camera. I'm very close.
Yeah.
I'm just hi, right here. Hello.
No, sorry.
I've been a bit turned around.
I know.
She'll direct
I
you
know.
again.
I'm trying to explore, and they're like, no, you're going the wrong way.
Up the stairs.
I'm not talking to you. I didn't pay attention to which direction she said, but that's okay. I'm just.
I'll let
There
you
we go.
explore your heart out.
I am an explorer in games. I love to just wander around. Pigeons. Hi,
What
friends. Rock pigeon, a domestic fun thing with pigeons. They're we basically domesticated them and then released them, and so all those pigeons that live so well around us are kind of by design, by breeding. But then we just sort of forgot that we had that we had
I
done
know.
that.
I feel really bad whenever I see those. I'm
Yeah.
like, you guys don't deserve this.
Yeah. Oh, someone else is stopping me. I've gone
Can't go that
exploring
way.
too much.
Creature I see.
Oh, I like this person already.
I'm Tara, Hazel's granddaughter.
Someone asked what
Told me her
platforms this game is on, so I'm just looking it up because I think it's on Nintendo Switch, Windows, Mac, and iOS. I think it's on Apple Arcade, so you can play on mobile. Yeah.
Head up these steps, past the clock tower, and take a
Um,
left when you get to the giant bell.
Okay, I will do the right thing.
You can also check out the map if you want to see the other areas for a sneak peek.
Oh, yeah?
What's
It really wants me to go the right direction.
It does. We're just in the intro, so
I know.
But
no
let Jonas-
exploring yet.
Let Jonas free.
Once you do the tutorial,
Yeah,
they'll
I'm
let
just
us
being
go
terrible.
free.
I think it's fun.
It's great. It's great. I do have so many questions, by the way, still.
Oh, right, okay.
Because I collected these on Discord ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
What's y'all's favorite critter from each of the games, design-wise? Seth, the Crecropia. I think that's a Crecropia?
Seacropia?
Seacropia.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Interesting.
Critters. Each of the games.
Yeah, okay.
Our games, I guess.
Our
also,
games.
intro being
Oh.
played
Oh, sorry.
right now.
Right. Wylde Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
You've got it. You can do it.
Blasted rusty old crank. I ought to blast you.
Whoa.
Hopefully this fixed our echo problem.
My child.
Let us know if it's still happening. But I don't know what else we can do about that. So
Grandma?
Yeah, we saw that. You had a wand. You can't hide that from us now.
I saw nothing. What do you mean?
I saw it.
I didn't
I
see it.
I saw it.
I didn't see it. She just gave us a
She's
hug.
doing some magic,
Yeah, maybe.
I think.
Maybe.
Me too. How can I help out around here? I don't know much about farming, but maybe you can show me the ropes.
Well, now that you mention it, I haven't got the spring crop.
We also have a comment that says, "Free Jonas now."
Free
And
him.
ignoring is a great part of any good game. And Mark says it does sound better, so thank
Good,
you.
good.
Yay.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
So we will be staying quiet for the cutscenes, I think, just to give them, so you don't have like multiple voices talking over each other. Natalia says, "Well done, Jonas. Sticky out tongue face. You made it past the opening title."
Yay!
Thank
I'm
you.
so bad at this. You give me control to wander around, and I'm just like all the wrong directions. Like, yeah.
That's okay.
It's fun.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just chilling. I'll be occasionally asking questions because I still have like a long list of stuff. You all had like such great questions to ask.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you asked what our favorite animals were in each of the games.
Yes,
right?
that is what we asked.
Yeah. Okay. So, Flutter, I'm gonna go with the glass wing. I really
Mm-hmm.
love the transparent wings. I also am a big fan of the skipper butterflies. Starlight, the Cecropia moth is one that I have personal experience with, so
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I used to put a light out at night by our garage, and occasionally would see moths coming through, and once in a very rare while. Can you make sure that TV doesn't turn off, please? Oh, I can do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If I have a
works.
thing.
Yeah.
Keep going.
There we go. I fixed it. Don't worry.
Tech everywhere,
Tech.
keeping us distracted. Okay, Splash. I love the unicorn fish. Both of the transparency.
I like how you have like a list
Yeah,
from each
I'm
of our
trying to
games.
think.
I was
Oh.
thinking just one game.
Oh, we get asked like our favorites.
Yeah, true.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. That's
And
cute.
Faristas,
Yeah.
Lovable and Mies are both my cats from when I was a
Aw.
kid.
He is so cute.
So
That's sweet.
I love them. And then, and I also knew that I would have these like wild ones.
Can you click confirm?
Yes.
Yes, nice.
And I think from there, I'll turn it over. Yeah.
Oh, it is a hard question. I gotta try. I want to keep up now. I gotta think of all the animals.
Can you tell we're like thinking really hard and then we can't play at the same time because it's hard to like multitask.
Flutter's a hard one because I really like all the butterflies so much. Just watching them go around is great. I'm gonna be kind of basic and say the monarch butterfly because it's one we used to like look after a lot when I was a kid. Like
That's
when
cute.
in primary school, they'd be like, take this plant and here's monarch butterflies and we'll release them.
Yeah.
Starlight, again, I think anything pink is one of my favorites. I love the colourful ones, but pink's my favourite colour.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see this theme in Splash as well. There's a Rosy Anthea set. That's my favourite by far.
Gorgeous.
I love that
Yeah.
set. I remember when it came out, I was just like, yes. This is perfect. I'm trying to think of the other game.
Bunny Haven.
Bunny Haven, my own childhood rabbit, is in there. Roger. I think he comes in a little bit later, but it's nice seeing him in there. He lived for a
I
very...
don't have Roger in my game.
He's like level 30. He's quite late in there.
Okay, alright.
Not 100% sure, but he's quite late in there. But
Yeah.
no, he lived a very long time.
Aww.
Old Friends.
Old friends is Tigger. I
Tigger?
love Tigger.
You love
Since
Tigger.
I had a picture, like I had a profile picture of Tigger before I started working here, and then when I started working here, I'm like, it's a celebrity. That's Tigger.
It's true, because if you don't know, all the games and all the dogs in Old Friends Dog Game are based on real life dogs from Old Friends Junior Dog Sanctuary, and some of them do have like celebrity level status within the community that follow them. So like Leo and Tigger and Mac, everyone's used to seeing them and seeing photos of them, so a lot of people will be familiar with them beforehand. So yeah. What's Grandma saying?
Oh, I love that she just nicknamed that our nickname is Honeybee.
Yeah,
That's so
sweet,
cute.
that's sweet.
Oh,
I was so good up with the animals, I didn't realize we're still going.
We're still getting through the intro.
I'm working on it.
We're working on
I'm
it.
working on it.
We're working on it.
I figured we probably didn't. We could probably just kind of talk through that.
I
a little
think
bit.
so.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
We're
hard
planting
to...
some potatoes, I believe. You already
Well,
planted.
I already planted and watered the potatoes. That's
And
why we
now
ended
what?
up back in
Ahead of us.
I think you got a
5
task
days.
list.
Yeah. Let's
X.
see. That will be X.
Also, Jurassic Rules asks, I have a fair question for bird kind. Will you also include flightless birds along with aquatic birds and even living, myth, and extinct birds from both flight and flightless? That's a
Ooh,
Jonas question.
cool
That's a hard question.
Yeah,
but-
we did talk a lot about the flightless and aquatic birds. I mean, we live here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and we've got kiwi and kakapo that would be absolutely lovely to put in there. The shape of the map is a real prohibitor. So at the moment, there's no plan for flightless birds, but there was lots of discussion around it.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's okay. The mythic birds is interesting. That would probably be a different game, just because we do try and keep a lot of things real world species.
Yeah.
But the prehistoric, I hadn't thought about that, oddly enough, until just now. And so that's a very interesting, that would be,
It's a magical forest. It could be.
we haven't done the prehistoric.
We've never done that in
Much.
any of our games.
Yeah,
The
I will
closest
say.
we have had a few extinct moths and butterflies
Yeah.
that they're very recent,
Mhm.
but and it wouldn't present the same problem as the flightless. Interesting. Thanks for that. Thanks for that little
Natalia
idea there.
says we need to find some mushrooms and meet the mayor. Thank you, Natalia.
Okay. Yes.
The Jonas is controlling this, so sometimes
butterfly.
I stare at our screen and I'm like, wait, let us move, please.
Butterfly.
But it's okay.
I see a butterfly.
It's gonna take us a while maybe to get to the mayor.
If you start getting distracted, we're happy to take over what you do.
Do you want to
I
take
don't want
over?
to like that.
Yeah.
Like that. It's just like if I want to
Just like we might stop for every critter in the game, which is fine, but
Well, I mean,
it might take
we
us
each play our
ages.
game in our own
Exactly,
way.
it's cute, it's cute,
mushrooms.
but
Oh,
as long
yeah.
as we're on the move, I think we'll be all good. We'll make it by
what's
like
that? There's a
June.
hummingbird. I'm chasing the hummingbird. There's a blue. No. They
This
went to
is
the
fun.
flower. Oh, I see a hummingbird.
Pugtado says, "Hey bestie."
Love it.
Eric says, "Came here to watch the live stream. Also just came from checking out the new Birds of Paradise Sprout events at On Bird Kind." Jonas, you worked on that.
The birds of paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
And Copper is back. Copper gave up on working. Sorry, Copper.
Back to hang. Let's see. I think another
There's some
mushroom.
thistle.
I think that way.
To the left.
When will we get Spider Game, Mogos? We're
There are
not-
spider games
yeah,
out in the world.
We're currently. I can't speak to that because
Yeah, we can't really talk about new games.
we can't talk
can
about
we?
new games. But
Maybe I'll
spiders. I don't know. I feel like everyone asks us, when are we gonna get like this game or that game or this
Yes.
game? And I'm like, I don't know.
We definitely keep them in consideration.
Yeah, like every single species, we always like to keep in the back of our mind and
Is this
explore
another
concepts of. But
Butterfly? What's our
so
book
wild
here?
flowers, but we're gonna look at all the butterflies.
Hey, they go together. The butterflies help pollinate flowers.
Is that a hummingbird?
No, it's not a hummingbird.
He's
I was
already
just trying to
put his
decide if it was a
hummingbird
bee
Oh,
at
there's a
first.
hummingbird up there
and I
now.
think it's a. Oh, sorry. Did you see a hummingbird?
Yeah,
elsewhere?
behind
Oh, I'm
you.
sorry.
Yeah.
There was a hummingbird in here
Yeah.
somewhere.
I left.
Right.
There's lots of
Copper says it's
mushrooms.
alright, just wrong kind of day today, I suppose. Aw.
All right, we're actually looking for mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, butterfly again.
I have another
Actually.
question
Hmm?
from the Chronicles Witch on Discord.
Mhm.
How long does the different stages of they have a few questions, which is why I hesitated.
Here we go.
How long does the different stages of development take for our games? I guess I can speak to that. It depends. I know that's a bad answer, but it really depends on the project. But it usually takes us at least like 2 years from first concept to like fully complete
Oh, yeah.
game that you see. So it takes a while actually, and it's quite a bit of a process as well. So
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that,
Yeah.
that unless you've like worked or interacted with games, it can be kind of a surprise. You may not realize how long things take, and,
Yeah.
and even how many people are involved in the different steps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see the fish. I'm trying not to just geek out about the things I want to geek out.
if
but
you
I'm staying on
if
task.
we carry on, I think they'll give us the ability to fish.
And there's real fish.
Yeah, there's real
Yeah,
fish,
fish
so you'll be
species,
able
nice.
to touch fish.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You need to go give the mushrooms to Grandma now.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's inside now, I believe.
Also, to everyone on chat right now, hello. How's it going? Have you heard of Wylde Flowers? Have you played Wylde Flowers? What's your favorite game? I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Spring is the time when the earth reawakens.
Oh, I can't wait for spring.
You can forage
Oh,
for
me
the
too.
gifts the land offers up if you know where to look. Have you found any mushrooms?
Why, yes, and so many other things.
Beeswax?
Do you know there's hummingbirds around here?
Yeah.
Plump ones. You're a natural forager.
When I was out searching, I came across that old mine. You used to tell me that there were goblins inside. Remember?
I told you that, did I?
Evasive.
Sweet way of keeping a curious little girl out of danger.
The wood and the support rotted clean through. Shame. I'm sure there's still perfectly good iron and copper down there. Come back tomorrow and I'll have the mushroom stew prepared. I'm a bit tired just
Uh-oh.
Jonas,
Gonna make mushroom soup.
It's your time to shine. I think you can go explore now.
Yay! Woohoo!
But keep an eye
This
on
is
the
me
time.
dancing.
Leah says, I'm going to bribe my brother to get Flutter Away on the Nintendo. That is very
Ooh.
sweet. I hope you enjoy it. It is a really good game.
It's so
I will
cute.
say. Yeah.
There's so
Definitely
many hidden
one where
discoveries.
it's like it's nice to just take your time. You know, like
Mm.
the to-do list. You can move through it very quickly by just following the to-do list. But I think the heart of the game is taking time to enjoy and discover, and just like finding kind of your own things in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Pugtato says, how are we all doing, gamers?
Gaming,
Yeah.
We're gaming. How are you doing?
naturey.
Nature
Yeah.
gaming. Natalia says, this game is so cute. Gardening, witchy, fantasy elements. I might have to get this one. I highly recommend
I
getting
highly
this one.
recommend it. I was
Yeah.
obsessed with it for a good week. It was all I
You
was.
finished it, right, Libby?
Yes.
So
I'm going
yeah,
to
Natalia, if you haven't
Gotcha.
already, look up stuff about it. Well, don't look up too much because spoilers, but you can date different people if that's your thing, or you can choose to not date, I think, as well. But there's a lot of different romance options, and there's witchiness and gardening and farming, and you can kind of just choose what you
Yeah,
like,
I
pursue.
loved the story the most. I think like
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be like that investing. You know.
Yeah,
I think we kind of a bit more like Stardew Valley, where it's kind of hidden between it.
yeah.
But it was really like a good story-driven game.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
What's happening right now?
I found the forest. Big surprise to everybody. I found the forest, and now we're in
Look
the
at those
forest.
mushrooms. Are
Yes,
those
there's-
edible?
I would probably guess not. They look like
I don't know, we should collect
the
them
red
anyway.
ones that we have here.
Yeah.
Those look poisonous to me.
Toadstool.
Could be useful
There's a
for
cat.
other
There's a cat. There's a cat.
There is a cat.
There's a cat.
You can pet the cat.
Go pet the cat.
Okay.
Not to rush you.
Not to rush you, Jonas.
I was just gonna ask if there's animal friendship in this game, but I think we clearly have the answer now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, It's already 11:21. We've been at this for like nearly an hour and a half already.
I didn't even realize.
Pogtato, says we love a good story. Yes, absolutely. I love story games. Play them a lot myself. Pet the cat, Natalia says.
Pet the cat.
Yeah, remember there's a little lag, so
Pet it again.
Petting again. Yeah,
Pet it again.
I was just nerding out slightly because I can see we have clearly conifer trees. We also have a willow. And so like there's kind of a thing in like the conservation space of, it's called plant blindness, where we often don't think of plants as being living, or we ignore them in our spaces. And so to see this kind of differentiation in games is a place where you can kind of like work on avoiding that trope. And so we've got like these conifers, these very pine shaped plants. We've got a deciduous even right here, like a little deciduous shaped tree, and then this is definitely a willow. So some clear
Really cool.
plant inspirations here in the game, as well as like the mushrooms and flowers that are around. But
I really love the atmosphere. Like you're in a forest at night, but it doesn't feel spooky at all. Like it's dark, but it's cozy and it feels safe at all times. Even if like you're new to town, you don't know what's going on. But hey, like you're just running around the forest and it's fine. There's no like sense of danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
so cute.
what am I actually doing?
I'm about to hit home soon. It's getting late.
Hopper
I was
says,
supposed to come
Jonas,
by
you are
and
so
have food."
incredibly real for this. The rambles are warming my heart.
That was
Thank
really
you.
interesting. 'Cause I didn't think about
Nice.
like any of that when I was playing. So hearing it like a different perspective was really cool.
Yeah,
Thanks. And you're welcome to take the controller from me if we need to get to any certain parts. But,
No, it's okay. We're just chilling,
In the
so
meantime.
it's okay.
I need to figure out how to get home.
Any other cool questions while we head on home?
I
Fred?
do have questions. Thank you, because I have so many. Let me see which ones. What are your experiences like as a small dev team in New Zealand? Is the game dev scene active there? I can speak to that one. So it's great. No, so the game dev scene in New Zealand is quite active, I guess is the question, but yeah, it's like thriving. In Dunedin specifically, we have Code, which is Center of Digital Excellence, which means that they just do they do a lot of funding and support for developers here. So there's been a lot of startups as well, and like really cool stuff coming out of New Zealand and Dunedin. And if you don't know any like games by New Zealand developers, look them up, because there's Pickpock and Diamond Polo Club and Artify and Bouncing Monkey and so many others. I can just keep
cool
going.
games.
Like, so please just look them up. They're
Yeah,
all awesome, and yeah, we're a small country, but very, very active game dev and scene, and like growing as well. So it's really cool to be a part of that.
I told you there was a wand.
What's happening?
No.
I saw it.
Grr.
Also, there was a firefly in the background. In case anyone happened to see that, it was fluttering.
Natalia asks, since you brought attention to trees, it doesn't seem like all these types would be in the same environment. Does that annoy you, or do you give it a pass since it's a game?
I have seen them in these, like this all works for me actually in terms of forests that I've been in. So I can say, like, just from my own childhood, we'd have deciduous and pine in the same places. Yes, there can be differentiation between like the habitats, but I would just say I've been in forests actually that look quite similar to this. And then also, I do give things different passes. I think a lot of it is what the focus points are, and there's many different ways of presenting information. So like even just using our own games, for example, in Flutter, right, or in games, we have creatures that would never spend time together or shouldn't spend time together in a space. But that's not because we're trying to represent an environment. We're trying to expose you to a lot of different things that you may not know about. And so I think the intention behind it is important to think about in those kind of cases. But as far as the actual forest goes, it's not bothering me at all. I feel like I've walked in this forest before.
Interesting. Don't forget to water your potatoes.
Your grandma was wanting to talk to you.
I'm getting there.
We'll get back
Attention
there.
icon.
Was she?
She was. Grandma wanted to say something.
Bye, Grandma. Gonna go look at butterflies. See you.
Bye, Grandma. I'm not gonna play the game. I'm just gonna go look at nature in the game, which is fine. No, genuinely, that's cool.
I'll go back and look.
No, no.
I just don't know. I was just curious what she had to say. That's all.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, we'll sleep for now.
No thanks. I will
Yeah.
talk to my grandma.
I'll find my own way around.
An explorer. I like that.
That's you.
Stop by. I'd love to see this farm in its prime again.
Should I throw out another question?
Yeah, throw us another question.
Do you have any
you're
important messages on conservation that you'd like to share?
You're supposed to direct it at me. I'm playing the game. Just
No, I'll
kidding.
take it over while you do that because I feel like you're
Yeah,
going to
do
get
you
really
want
into
something
that.
to take over?
Do
What
I have
do
any
you
important?
think are actionable steps that we can all take towards a more balanced and hospitable planet for all? I think this is by the Chronicles Witch on Discord as well, so shout out for this wonderful question. So to reiterate the question, do you have any important messages on conservation that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I mean, I think from the individual standpoint, conservation could feel such a big thing, and so I focus a lot on kind of getting your feelings in alignment, finding the ways of not getting overwhelmed, and finding the ways that empower yourself and others. Those are kind of my main ones, because from that, if you can maintain that enthusiasm for yourself, you can extend that to trying to find companies that share those values, to trying to find other people and groups you can engage with. So it is a big question, and my main takeaway is to find those ways that empower you and others is my big actionable step, because that keeps you kind of in the conversation and moving things in a good direction.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's probably main main
Yeah.
takeaway.
So this July, Jonas has actually been doing a little segment during our company All Hands, which is like every week we meet as the whole company so he's been speaking to Plastic Free July, which is an initiative by WWF. And we've just been having like really great discussions around ways as individuals and as a company we can kind of help tackle the like plastic problem. So that's been really insightful. But yeah, I feel like you spoke to
There's a
question.
lot of I feel like there's a lot of pressure on individuals from sometimes ill-meaning, sometimes just accidental, but there's a lot of pressure on individuals to make big changes, right? And that's not always fair.
No.
And so I just lost my train of thought. But yeah,
That's okay.
so with like a plastic-free July, it is a massive project, and I encourage people to just look for the things that you can do that help you keep your motivation up. So if anytime you or someone is making a choice that helps, that reduces the amount of plastic going in, to really remember that is an impactful thing, because those do add up. And I'm not just saying that as a sweeping statement. I'm saying that because if we as individuals start to feel overwhelmed by that, we sometimes stop engaging. And when we stop engaging, everything kind of grinds to a halt, right? So maintaining that enthusiasm, empowering yourself, empowering others becomes that main. I don't know if if that's helping, but
Yeah. Libby, I have a question for you from Mog. Does this game have villains? I ask you because you've played through the whole thing.
I don't want to spoil too much, but there is like a villain character, yes. It's very interesting to find out who they are. But no, I think you should play it yourself to find out fully, I think.
Or watch a playthrough.
Or watch a playthrough, that's a good option too.
But yeah, or play it yourself. Buy the game, but if you can't, watch a playthrough.
Did you see the crab?
oh yeah, there were hermit crabs. I was actually still thinking about the conservation messages, to be honest. And
Broken Symmetry says if corporations made the bigger changes, individuals would follow suit.
yeah, I mean, plastic is a good example of that, right? Where sometimes we're not given the options that we would need. If you walk into a grocery store, you sometimes only find things wrapped in plastic. And so that's what I mean by it's a little bit unfair. But in acknowledging that, we can still push for something better. There's been lots of smaller changes that have added up. For example, plastics in soaps. There was a point where it was being marketed as an exfoliator, and these little microplastic beads were being added to different soaps that could be used. And as people like you and me and companies became more aware of that, legislation was able to be passed that stopped that from being allowed here in New Zealand, in the US, and Canada, and various other countries. Banned those microbeads in soap as an exfoliator because there's other methods, and it was mainly just a marketing tactic. So that's a case where being aware and having those conversations does build up to a larger impact.
Libby, where are you going?
I'm just exploring.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
thought you just looked very determined, so...
No, I was having a great old time going back through again because it's been a little while since I played through all of it.
Yeah, nice.
But now I'll go do that quest with Grandma.
Oh. Have
Also
we not...
broken. Hi. I see you.
What is our quest right now? I'm lost now.
Oh, so she's asked us to get some wood, but then I wanted to go to the beach.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, and I was distracted and didn't
No,
know that
I
about all
just-
the
Yeah,
flaws
I've
and
been,
stuff we
like,
saw
my
there.
attention is, like, in chat than in the conversations around conservation.
My goal was just to have
And then
fun
I'm like, oh
background.
yeah, we're playing a game. That's right. Where are we? What are we doing?
I was doing a fun background while
So-
we're doing the important talks.
Yeah.
That's what my gameplay was.
We will also be switching over to another Crab's Treasure at some point. So
Yes.
yeah.
Which will probably come back to this conversation point, actually, when I think of
Yeah,
it.
that's the thing. So
I-
a lot of our questions are around like
Yeah.
nature, conservation, because we are doing this to celebrate World Conservation Day.
Yeah.
I mean, that just gives us an excuse to talk about these things that we already talk about all the time. But yeah,
It's a tricky space out there as an individual trying to
Yeah,
find things. Something I would shout out is not iNatural, sorry, is Charity Navigator. Just because it can be hard to find your way around which charities are, doing good work and which ones might be just trying to pull the wool over people's eyes sometimes. And Charity Navigator is a not-for-profit that evaluates a lot of the missions with the finances and the boards. And so I use that a lot here at Runaway to find organizations to get involved with.
yeah.
And to vet them and make sure. And so then we try and present those as well to you all so that you have that little bit of research that's going in behind it. Because finding the companies to support can help, right? It's something that we can do and help.
What does Grandma want?
She wanted me to eat some soup, but I didn't realize I had to go right back.
Eat your soup.
I hate my soup.
Nice. Was it
Nice.
tasty?
I believe so.
On the charity front, I do have a question related to that, kind of adjacent. Kitty on Discord asked, since the company is interested in conservation and animal welfare, would you consider looking at more ways to use your platforms to help these efforts, like in-app purchases?
Right.
So, that's a tricky space, but we're always looking at ways that we can support conservation, do things ourselves, do things through our games. So we've done like partnerships with Old Friends Senior Dog Sanctuary. We've done tree planting days like locally. We've done rainforest live streams to raise money for the Rainforest Trust as well. That was like a couple years ago, but yeah, the way in-app purchases work, it's just a bit tricky for them to directly go like to conservation or to like pair up with conservation efforts. But we really encourage you to like directly donate, because that's the like best way to give money to a conservation, is to just not go through our games, just go directly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely second that. It's something we're always looking for different options. I mean,
Yeah.
I say that as sitting in the company trying to find different ways, and I know a lot of my coworkers are also interested in that.
Yeah.
When it comes to doing the work, it's best to get to the people who are in that space, and that's kind of one of the roles that I think we have, is by introducing as best we can you all to people who are in that space doing the work, and then when we can, teaming up with them. And so our tree planting days has been a big local one for us, where we can have a local impact, but also giving you comfortable spaces to experience nature is another one. It may not seem that big, but it's a nice step of awareness. I think of how many people play these games and start telling us about the butterflies and moths they see, or the fish they see. That awareness is a step. And I say that as a science communicator as well as somebody who's living here. My background is science communication. And that is a really great place to start.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt with the cutscene.
Oh, yeah, there's a cutscene.
I walked
Have we
in,
met everyone in the town yet?
not just yet because you talk to them and it's all. I didn't want to get the voiceovers getting cut
That's
over.
fair. Let's focus on the game.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Damon. Your Hazel's granddaughter, yeah?
How did you guess?
You got the same eyes. They say I'm beautiful, but
I think you can date Damon.
Yes, you can. Was
I
there a
think-
favorite character that you had when you were playing?
I haven't played through the whole game.
Yeah, but just a little still.
Just a little. I think I like Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damon, I want to.
Or is it Wesley?
Sorry I didn't have it on me at the time.
I didn't really talk to him too much, I don't think.
I think I like Wesley.
I like his shirt.
But yeah,
denim
I still
shirt.
need to play through
Oh.
Wesley.
Yes, he was good. I was trying to think of people in the town.
Yeah.
He's out of the town, so.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Okay, so I haven't disclaimer. I haven't played through all of Wylde Flowers yet.
Yes.
But yeah.
German and also psychic.
So I haven't met everyone. Well, I met everyone in the town when you do this, but
Yes.
Much of my native tongue.
Bruno seems sweet.
Keep up some tradition.
No, but Bruno is nice.
Just a picture of your grandma when she was a girl.
I am.
Yeah, she was a real spitfire back then too.
Libby, what's your favorite?
I see.
I went for Kim, I think. I wasn't too invested in the romance aspect though when I was playing this.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I know people like get married to them and so on and so forth.
I
Like,
did
you
it
can
for
get
like
married.
the gameplay aspects, but I wasn't too invested in it.
I see. Yeah,
It's its
yeah.
own aspect, but this is a personal thing.
Yeah.
It was really well done.
I've seen a lot of Wesley on TikTok.
He's
So I
a
think
popular one.
He's got my eye. But
Okay,
I've never
another
met him actually. Like I haven't got into the gameplay part where I can meet him. Pugtado, have you played Wylde Flowers? Are you familiar with any of the characters? Do you know and have a favorite?
Always nice to meet a fan.
Monk says, I think Runaway Libby would be my favorite Libby. Definitely top 5.
There you go. I got that going.
Good
for
job,
me.
Libby.
I can't think of a single other Libby off the top of my head.
That's true. I don't know any other Libbies other than this Libby.
But I
so
really-
you're my favorite Libby
Yeah,
anyway.
thank
but
you.
it's still.
Really appreciate that. Thank
Yeah.
you. We met her. Met these
How are we
two.
doing on time? It's like 11:38, but I said we can run a bit over what we had originally intended, as long as we're not too hungry.
I'll survive.
Will you all survive? It's like coming up to lunchtime, but we still have another game to play, so.
And another person from Runaway to meet.
We do. We should do
Yeah.
that soon.
How about this? How about we meet everyone in town and call it a night on
Yes.
in game time,
Mhm.
and then switch to another Crab's Treasure, I think.
That sounds
Because this game is chunky. This game is big. It's
Big.
great. There's a lot of narrative. There's a lot of talking. But we're already yapping a lot, and they're yapping, and we're yapping, and I feel like it's time to just switch up the pace a bit as well.
I
Because
keep
Oh,
forgetting
you
to-
jumped the
I
fence.
really
Whoa.
recommend.
I know.
yeah, playing this game though, like go check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's cozy.
Can you go
it's,
down the slide?
That's a great question. I didn't
just
try.
a nice like comfort game. Would you
No.
say?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Libby loves it.
Loves it.
Loves
I
it.
haven't played it.
You
This
should
is my
play
first
it.
time.
Yeah. So I feel like we need to like dedicate a whole stream to each of these games because we could just play through.
We could,
like,
easy.
You know, so we're not just yapping like unrelated things to what's going on the screen and actually paying attention to. But it's hard. We're like trying to juggle multiple things right now. But
Let's see if
yeah.
there's anybody else.
I'm
Broken
enjoying
Symmetry says
learning
such a
about
nice variety of people in this game. Absolutely, like the town feels really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, I saw footsteps. Where do they go?
To the
That was just
forest.
trying to tell you could go out
And
that
saying,
way.
hey you,
Hey me.
hey you, go this way.
Yay,
going.
we're back in the
Hey
forest
Jonas, what are
again.
those flowers?
I would guess something along the like daisy line. I don't know the colors. Or asters, like an aster flower,
Yeah, I
which
can
we
see
do
that.
actually. Sorry.
You do. The cat.
Aster flowers.
Yeah,
Cool.
ASTER. Yeah,
Kitten.
there's some purple ones.
Ooh.
Can
Yeah,
you
I think
come
that
up?
might be it.
It's a kitten.
Yeah, it's
Kitten.
got lots of little
Cat.
petals,
Cat.
and I
Cat.
love trying to find those because like there's things that try to you might try and represent something in a game, but you might also be inspired by. And so it's identifiable, but not a key focal point, if that makes sense. And I kind of love that.
This is a dream house for me. Just looking
This
at
is a dream
It
house?
looks delightful.
Ooh, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, I think it might be time for you to bed because I think everybody's gone home.
Did we meet everyone?
No, we did not, but they've all gone to bed.
What kind of sleep? Go wake them up.
I can't
We
go,
can't.
can't go to
Hi.
their houses.
We can't go in people's houses.
They have
That's
boundaries.
weird.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here I was earlier talking about boundaries with the capybara, and now I'm like,
And
go
they're
knock
like,
on their
yeah,
door.
harass the people.
Yeah.
Go wake them up to say hi.
I'll go have a quick little
Gotta
look around to
respect
see if
the
I can
people.
find anybody else.
Yeah, who's out at night? They'd be interesting to talk to.
I think there is a bar, so let's go check out there if it's open.
The pigeons are out. We can talk
The
to them.
pigeon-
Hi,
we can-
friends.
Hi, pigeons.
Everyone's asleep.
Yeah, no, they don't want to hang. Or I spent too long
We
at the
spent
beach.
too long yapping.
That's why I'm bed.
We're yapping too much. They all went to bed, guys. What can I say?
At least for you guys to explore, though, if you do a little play.
Yeah, like highly recommend playing this
What
in
are you
your own
looking for?
time because, like, I think
Oh, I'm looking at the
if we were
fireflies
to
and seeing
play
how they're
this,
moving.
it would take us a whole stream to get through any chunky bits. So
What
yeah,
is it?
please.
Oh, the fireflies are great. I'm noticing there's a pattern in their flight that mimics some reality. I'm noticing like a firefly. They zoom up, and that's part of the displays the males are doing. If you go over to the east coast of the U.S., that's cool.
Interesting.
I
Small detail. Just
have
the
a
thing.
question.
Yeah.
From Copper.
Hmm?
Question to Jonas as a nature researcher.
Yes.
Do you have any thoughts on the flower language, the emotional meaning assigned to flowers, etc.?
Any thoughts on the flower language, the emotional meaning assigned to flowers?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm super. Like what
I don't know,
different flowers mean.
Mean
Yeah.
certain things
Oh.
and the language of naming them and
Yeah.
emotions and stuff.
I think I don't know that I have a specific thought, but it does bring up like I really like how it engages the individual feelings. Like sometimes we forget about our feelings in a space and how important we like our presence is. So I often tell people when they're engaging with nature not to ignore themselves and how they're feeling. And so when you're talking about like the emotional flower language and stuff, I think that's just another great way of engaging and interpreting things. I'm not sure if that's exactly what you're asking, but that's what I think of to what you're saying.
Broken Symmetry says, I love taking pictures of flowers over picking them. And Mog says, I love fireflies. They're so cool. Bioluminescence is amazing. Bioluminescence is really cool.
Yeah.
What are those little bioluminescent creatures in the ocean?
Krill will do it. There's a lot of little,
Yeah.
there's a lot of bioluminescence in the
I
ocean.
don't know, the
actually.
ones we get out at Long Beach. Like,
So at Long Beach, we'll often see like little krills that will, when disturbed, they'll shoot a little blue bioluminescence out as a distraction for predators or when they're under stress.
Yeah.
We also have the glowworms, which glow
Yes,
blue
we
to
do.
trick. They're using it to trick insects that are just emerging up into their webs. So the glowworms make these little fishing line webs that are sticky, and then any little mosquitoes or other bugs that might be coming out of the water fly up into those thinking they're flying towards the sky at night and become a baby glowworms.
Yeah, Jonas led a little excursion out to the glowworm caves that we have, like a couple years ago now. So, like, a bunch of us from Runaway went and like saw these amazing glowworms by this like waterfall. I don't think you were there for that, Libby.
No.
This is
We should
before
do
your
another
time.
one.
I'm too new.
We should do another
Yeah,
one.
we should do another
Yeah,
one.
I think
It's
that'd be
just out
fun.
there.
We can share photos if we do. It's really, we're spoiled for choice with nature where we are.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like go a little bit that way, you got Toroa, albatross. Go a little bit that way, you got glowworms. Go a little bit that way, you got sea lions.
Penguins.
Like
We got
penguins.
penguins.
Like we got penguins. We
My
got
favorites.
everything. So
That's great. Yeah.
yeah,
We don't have fireflies though, just glowworms.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Didn't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it.
In fact, that was one thing I was really surprised. So I visited the East Coast last year, where there are fireflies. I was visiting some friends, and what surprised me is how many people thought that they were, kind of across the country or something. But I didn't grow up with them, and so it's another one of those examples where sometimes the things that are closest to us we can take for granted, right? And we forget to see and to notice. In fact, even one of my friends was like, "Oh, I don't think I have fireflies here," but then I went out at the time that I was seeing them, and there they were. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I
in his
grew up
own
with
backyard.
fireflies,
So you
so-
grew up with them.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
pretty cool.
In the countryside where my grandma used to live. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
yeah. I spent many nights trying to record the fireflies and sitting out at night with them.
Should we switch games?
Yes, do I want to go too far?
Yeah, it's a morning. I see you had a sleep. You had a little nap. We're gonna leave Wylde Flowers for now. I feel like we haven't really played through much of it at all, seeing as we have not said hi to everyone in
sorry.
town. But we'll
we
just
did say hi to the butterflies and the
we said hi to the
hummingbirds.
butterflies and the
And the
hummingbirds.
cat.
And the crab.
Exactly,
The
and the
important-
cat
and the
and the
crab.
trees
Yeah.
and the trees.
Yes.
Say hi to the trees.
Right?
But
We
I
just-
think we'll switch over. I will go get Sydney, I think.
Sounds good.
So bear with us while we switch over. You guys are about to meet Sydney, who is one of our player support people out of 3, 2.5, I'm gonna say, because Bryce is
Yeah.
also on QA. So when you message in the game and you go, "Oh my gosh, my game is broken, help," that's Sydney and Jess who will be answering your questions. Libby, do you want to take over my seat and Sydney can
Yes.
come in the middle?
Yes, you
and
can.
I will be off camera, but I'll still be here. Maybe I'll whisper your comments and stuff.
Yes, I'll try my
Off-
best to keep an eye out. But another
Yeah,
because
because you can see them
Yes.
here. But I will be off camera, just in the corner. You guys won't be able to see me, but I'm here still. Copper says Sydney time, yay! My personal hero. I know, right, Copper? Me
She's
too.
a queen.
Me
So many
too.
people
So
say,
thank
yeah.
you. See you in a second. I'm gonna go get her.
I'm going to look at creatures while we wait.
Good on you.
I'm also gonna get
Someone gave me the controls, and now you're all in for the nature walk ride. Oh, who's hanging out here? These house sparrows?
Interesting. Okay, let me go
Who are here?
to the pre-done questions.
Oh, they're mice. Cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
I don't know what I found. I'm sorry.
You found the old barn.
I found the old barn. Yeah.
Let's see.
I thought I was just wandering around the forest, but apparently I found something. Oh,
Special
who's
guest.
this?
Before
Special
we get
guest.
Sydney,
Boo for.
I have a
Is it Boo
special guest.
I didn't realize
Hello.
he was gonna be dressed up for this.
It's cold
should,
today, so he's got a little jacket on. Hi, this is Boo, who is our little office dog. I mean, he's Jess's friend, but he comes to the office often, and he's very sweet. And he's in a little
He's a shark.
he's a little shark today, so it's very cute. Say hi to Boo, everyone. Yeah, real life Boo. He's just chilling. This is what he's like most of the time, actually. He just sits on Jess's desk and
How
lies
he is,
there.
you can get him in Bunny Haven right now, and how he is in Bunny Haven is essentially what he's like.
Yeah.
on a day
Is he in
basis.
Brookhaven?
He is in Bunny Haven.
Oh, that's adorable.
We just put him in for World Friendship Day. So you can have him in your game in Bunny Haven, and he'll just do this actually.
Yeah. No.
This is all he does. Like, he's not a very active dog. How old is he, Jess?
11.
He's 11. Yeah, I thought he was above 10.
An older gentleman.
Old gentleman.
Oh, he actively goes looking for
Yeah.
for treats
Oh,
on the
there
ground
you go.
sometimes.
This is
If
a
there's
different
food,
I'll bring him
yeah.
up. World's most famous doggy. I think so. He deserves to be. But I'm gonna take Boo away now and put Sydney in. But surprise.
He's gone. And now we got Sydney.
Oh my gosh.
It's her.
It's me. Hello, everybody.
Oh my god. We're the iconic player support people.
Iconic.
I'm here.
I'll take that.
In the corner.
She's also here.
Yeah, I'm here, but in the corner you won't see me. But I'm just gonna watch them.
She's
I'll watch your comments though.
Does somebody want to put another Crab's Treasure on so that we can get started?
Yeah, you want to switch us into the game? I was going to let Sydney introduce
Yes.
yourself
Oh,
if you need to.
I have pork and Illisto, so I can do both. I'm Sydney. I'm your player support that you've probably dealt with me, or if you put in a ticket, or Jess. And I also do QA for the team, which means if the game is broken, I help fix it, and I also help break the game. So, yeah.
She does it all.
Yes, I'm multi-talented. And
Once again, his personal.
wow, thank you. I've never been somebody's personal hero before,
Yeah.
except for maybe my niece or something. That's so cute. Thank you.
Jess is also here, but off camera. If Jess wants to come say
Oh,
hi.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Jess is
sorry.
another player
Oh, I
support.
was just lurking.
She's
You're
lurking.
lurking, but I just want y'all to meet Jess, who's our other amazing, wonderful player support.
We're the
person.
team.
So whenever you send a ticket, you're talking to one of these two, or Bryce,
Boo.
or
Yeah.
Or Boo.
Or Boo. Yeah, he does do some of our
He's answering
support for us. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
Very-
backbone of this company.
All right. So.
I like if someone
New
says
game.
boo, the doggo probably gets happy. Do you boo? Are you happy? Are you happy? But yeah.
He will.
He
be
gets happy if there's food. Oh yeah, there he goes.
Yeah. Snack.
nicely.
Give him a snack.
Aww.
Also, Libby, do you want to introduce this game?
Yes, so we're playing another Crab's Treasure right now. It's by our friends at Aggro Crab, and it's so fun. So essentially, I haven't played a lot of it,
I
but
don't know
it's
where Jonas
really
is
enjoyable.
gone, so I'm just gonna sit here for a second.
So it's essentially a Souls-like, if any of you played Dark Souls or Bloodborne or anything like that, under the ocean, and it's very concerned with. It's got a lot of themes of environmental pollution and emotions, and it's a very good game. So go play it if you can.
Yes.
If you can't, if you're not good at Souls-like, that's okay, because this game does have a lot of accessibility for people who maybe have a bit of difficulties playing really, really hard games, which I know I do, even though I've played Bloodborne a lot.
I don't play any Souls-like, so when I first started playing this, I was thrown in the deep end.
Yeah, so that's why they had Brummy in.
We needed the help.
All right. So I'm gonna start a new game.
Yeah, start a new game. I don't know where Jonas is gone, but so he can't talk about all the nature, but all the species in this game are based on real life species,
Yes.
like every single one. I'm not the one to speak to that. I'd just be like, look, fish.
That's
Look,
a cool
crab.
crab.
Crab, fish.
Ooh.
But here's the intro.
What word comes to mind when you think of the earth?
Big, blue, beautiful.
Word might be
It's true.
beautiful.
Oh,
They
something.
said blue.
Others might say the world is hateful or evil, or unstable or full of shit.
Oh yeah. I do apologize for any younger viewers if we have them. I do tend to swear a lot.
Oh yeah, we were joking that we need a swear counter for Sydney because this game is hard. Jonas is back. I'm gonna switch out because I'll be off screen.
Hello, Jonas.
See, exactly. He immediately come when he sees parrotfish. He knows.
Yeah.
Pop
Yeah.
spilled turtle.
Strangers leave behind
It's always very impressive when you just know species like that.
Long time in Splash.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. I love the rain environment.
would prefer to be simply left alone.
Oh yes, and it is on the Switch, so it is slightly lower quality than you would on like the PC or something like that, but it's still a very good game.
Yeah.
Ooh. Who is this? Who is this?
No.
I can't identify that one. I'm not sure. I'll get into my books.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Oh,
Very.
crabs.
It's a long shark. See, Jonas, you should know that.
Shark. Yeah. I was just noticing, is there a band-aid on Krill's shell?
Yes, there is.
That is so cute.
Because it's cracked.
Oh. Looks like a conch shell.
I'm here to
Actually.
inform you.
Yeah, you have the book
I have a
reading.
shell book.
I knew it. Let's see.
I like that this lone shark is from like fucking New Jersey or something.
The voice acting is so good.
So good. It's so great.
What's a
Oh,
duchy?
so exciting.
Also, taxes.
And Krill's so cute.
He's such an innocent babe.
A while ago they put a plushie for him, and I'm so devastated I missed out on it.
Oh no.
If you go on their TikTok, you can see him being
It's
harassed.
just, message him, be like, you got any left?
Please.
I don't have time to argue political nuances here. I've got a lot of tax evaders to get through. You
He's walking in. Yeah.
I want to know who's controlling this shark. Who's
Yeah, I know, right?
What do you mean? It's a real shark.
Alright, so
Yeah, that's
I've
what
got to
I was
go get something to pay off my taxes. Because I've been apparently
neglectful?
I've been neglectful.
I wonder what the taxes would be like on a
That
found
should be
show.
good.
Good game audio might be a
It's
little.
hard kelp. So anybody who's played, you
I
know.
think the slider, Jonas. I adjusted the slider on the screen.
Oh, true.
That's as loud as I can go.
And don't accidentally turn it down.
I will not.
No, Jonas. Please.
Oh, Jonas knows more than me.
Hopefully this is enough for my taxes.
Let's see if there's any other questions we've missed along the way as well.
You got any questions for me?
Let me see. I mean, you could answer some of the questions that we did earlier. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, what questions?
Hello, I have questions. Jonas, you can still stay.
Yeah, we can.
We can fit. We can squish in. I can be down here.
Don't bump
I
the
am
mic.
sorry. I bumped the mic.
It'll be
I'm
very loud.
really close. Hi.
I recommend.
Did you already introduce yourself? Who
Yes,
you are and
yeah.
what you do?
Yes, I did.
Good. What is your favorite runaway game?
My favorite runaway game? Well, currently it's bunnies. Because I really love bunnies.
Do you have a favorite bunny?
No, I like the little one with the mushroom coming out of its head. Is that
Okay.
okay? Oh, oops, sorry. Oops!
Spoilers.
I didn't hear it. What was that?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers. we can't talk
Honestly, any of the little bunnies with the stuff coming out of their heads, it cracks me up. It's so cute, and the ones with the little hats, and of course our favorite ball boy.
I like
Buffalo.
Yuzu.
Yes.
Yuzu's
really
got
cute.
like this little sprout.
All right, so I'm getting my shell taken away because my it wasn't enough to pay my taxes.
Naked.
They have the little curly tail. I love it.
So yeah, so now I'm very naked. It's not good for me. This is a crabby crab world, and I need my shell.
You're naked.
I'm naked.
You're very naked.
Decent.
Ooh, and of course he runs like Naruto characters.
He does.
Give my shell back.
Do you have a favorite non-runaway game?
Oh god. That's a question. I mean, I have a lot.
Not Resident Evil.
No, I love Resident Evil. I'm a big horror game fan. Final Fantasies, another series of mine. Gosh. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep it classic and say Final Fantasy VII right now because I'm playing the remake. But it changes. It changes a lot. Oh, crab.
So, that's a fun rule we can make. You can only swear, but in fish
Oh
puns.
no! That's gonna be so hard to remember.
Yeah.
So flounder hard.
Oh, fricky. Oh, fishy. Oh, all right.
Oh, you're off.
Yeah, I'm off. I'm underwater. Okay.
Aditia, there's a question there
get
for
this
you.
shiny.
Jackie.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Jackie.
It's Jackie. It's always Jackie.
I haven't played it at all. I should try that out.
It's fun. It's good. I played on the Switch.
Was-
Going Under by Aggro Crab.
Oh, I have.
So it's a dungeon. Is it a dungeon crawler? I get my Souls like and dungeon crawlers mixed up.
I've never heard of it, so it's probably a dungeon crawler.
Maybe.
Duh.
But you're an intern at a tech company, and you're tasked with like defeating all the goblins that have infiltrated the building, and it's like your first day or whatever, and you have to like go down and defeat the goblins, and it's great.
I see.
It's great.
All right.
Highly
Jonas,
recommend.
What is this? What is this?
Some kind of a shore crab. I was leaning in and looking. I'm
Can
like,
you
okay.
see still?
Who's this?
Am I
can
in the
see.
way?
No, I think you could probably sit up here if you want to.
I'm not gonna.
Oh God,
I'm not
get away
gonna-
from me!
I'm not gonna hit the mic this time.
Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
hey, we all fit.
We could just done
Yeah, we do.
We could have just done this from the get-go, guys. I've been crouching on the floor for nothing.
You heard the news right?
Everything's coming after me. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh God! Oh Lord!
Potato says, "Oh yeah, I've seen that game. Yeah, it's a good game."
Jesus, Nick. I'm fishing. It's never gonna happen, y'all.
Oh crap!
All right, and here we go.
We can only cuss while drinking water, so we sound like the character underwater.
I'm getting a weapon. It is my trusty. That's bad.
We tried.
That's not me. That's not from me. That's from Broken Symmetry. Like, yeah, that's not from me.
Poke him with the pokey bit. That's a good thing to.
Oh,
Good
poke
bad
him with the
boy.
pokey bit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do a few
Hell
things
yeah.
What is the button on this? Okay.
I've
Can you
got a-
pass me my water bottle, Libby?
Yes, I can. If you
See
please.
my yeah.
I've got a fun crab fact that I'm noticing here.
Crab facts
Yeah,
with Jonas.
crab fact.
Crab
fact.
crab
So,
fact.
see the little pin, the claws, and how the end of the claw is dark? That dark pattern is melanin, which we use in our skin to protect from sun damage, but a lot of crabs use melanin to reinforce their claw so that they're better at peeling and breaking through different shell types.
Interesting.
So a little hermit crab, I don't know which hermit crabs, if any of them have dark tips to their claw, but generally if you see a crab that has a darker claw, it's a stronger claw, a more reinforced claw. And the personal connection is that's what tans your skin.
Oh, yeah, right.
Melanin tans your skin.
Yeah.
That's right.
The crab is so cute.
Of which I know nothing about because I don't tan. I just burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
To those of you in chat, have you heard of another crab's treasure? It's a little crab. Oh, are you swearing?
Sorry.
Oh, flounder.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my Canadian's coming out.
It's alright, it's alright. That is something our players sometimes ask. Like, you guys are all in New Zealand. Why do you all have weird accents?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because we're all from different places. Libby is.
I'm the only one who's been born and raised in Dunedin.
Yeah, in Dunedin specifically.
In New Zealand?
In New Zealand.
Boring, right?
Yeah.
I'm from Canada, Vancouver specifically.
Yeah.
So, and I've lived in New Zealand for almost 5 years now.
I've lived here since 2012.
They want you to do a charge tag.
So.
Yeah, they really want me to do a charge attack. Okay, there we go.
Hopper says, I'm personally an enjoyer of roguelikes, especially stuff connected to darker subject matters and or with lore. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
My girlfriend played Hades, and I was very much enjoying watching her play Hades. I haven't actually played it yet.
I'm so bad at Souls like
Yeah.
horrendously bad.
I was really excited
Well,
that
it's
you
not
were
so like,
playing.
it's roguelike.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Different
It is,
thing.
there is a difference.
Different
I know,
thing.
I've got it in conversations with my friends
It's a
about
very
this.
different thing.
I like either way.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Who's that?
Oh, that's the guy from Jersey.
I know. Tax loan shark. Tax
Yeah,
shark.
tax show.
Hey.
Property of the Duchess now. Oh, I can't do a Jersey accent. I'm sorry.
You're the one of us who could.
Jonas is from the States. He could probably
I'm
do it
from
better
the
than
other
that.
side of the state.
I'm from the other side of the country.
You're not
I'm not
the
from
country.
the
I'm
United
Washington
States.
State.
Oh, we're
like
both
similarly close.
both
I don't know what
north.
you're saying.
We're both Northwest.
Yeah.
Hades. Hopper says, hell yeah, my girlfriend also likes Hades. She streamed a lot of Hades 2 demo with me. It was awesome and great. Did you play the Hades 2 demo?
No, I haven't
not
gotten to that
either.
yet.
Neither.
I know quite a few people in our office.
Oh, no, snail.
Oh, it's a little snail.
They're the ones who actually make the hermit crab shells.
Oh, do they?
Hermit crabs don't make their shells. They just find the leftovers.
Oh my god.
This is why I often encourage people to leave shells on beaches because they get used for nurseries and for like hermit crab shells.
That's really okay.
But the snails can actually make it. The snails produce the calcium that makes the shells. So the snail has to get old before it goes to a hermit crab.
Snail's
The snail
real.
has to die.
Snail's real sarcastic.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's probably looking at it as like someone's buddy's shell. I'm still living here. Can't take it from me. No, I'm glad you're playing the game because I'm no good at these types of games, but I've been really wanting to geek out about this game because I know a lot of work went into it.
Like I said, I feel like you could play this because you can give Krill a gun.
It's true. There is that.
I don't know if we'll do
Not
it.
yet.
That's-
If I can't get past, oh Jesus!
Whoa.
Eat him.
So, oh no! All right, well,
One hit.
that's
Take a
that's
shell.
one way of getting a new shell.
You didn't get a shot.
Oh right, yeah, his shell.
We're getting
Sorry.
a little bit of we're getting some nature here. Some hard knocks nature.
Oh, it doesn't even fit.
Alright, calm down, Krill. This is the most dangerous situation you've been in since seagull breeding.
Alright, that's we don't got time to unpack all that.
But all you gotta do is make it to that castle, and like the rude snail said, it sounds like the Duchess controls the taxes around here. So I bet the shark took my shell to her. I'm sure once I tell her what's going on, this can all be resolved and something's
I can go back to sleep.
nice.
Oh, that's I feel that.
Are those like little
It's
What are
like
those? Oh,
it's
those are
micro.
Microplastic.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
so micro.
No, I was
yeah,
looking at
it's
that
like-
too. I thought they were like a...
Sorry.
That's ridiculous.
It gave me a spookum.
I think
I
they're so
used to
they're
be terrified of crabs coming up out of the sand when I was a kid.
Well,
Not even
they
gonna lie.
still
it used
terrify
to
me.
scare me.
I love crabs.
Yeah.
They can stay in the sand. I don't need that in my life.
I remember I was really little. I remember we were on the Oregon coast, and my dad was in the tide pool, and we kept seeing bubbles coming up out of the sand, and we're like, "What's that?" And so my dad went exploring. I was standing on a rock on the shore, and I was like kindergarten. I remember this. I was really young, and out of it came a red rock crab up out of the sand, and I swore my dad was dead. I just knew this crab was going to get, like, this is all going on in my little kid brain. And then, my memory, and I don't know if this is true, but my memory is of all of these crabs coming out of the sand and, like, surrounding the rock that I was standing on. Which I'm pretty sure didn't actually happen, but my memory has painted these crabs. I love crabs now, but I was terrified when I was a kid. I thought they were very scary.
That's fair. I feel like, ooh, ah!
Especially coming up out of the sand like that. Like, it's spooky.
yeah. I can't do
Oh,
crabs in
hello.
the water when I'm swimming.
Oh, I got a new weapon.
I just like put my feet up and I'm like, nope, nope, not.
The red rock crabs here are funny. Or not the red, sorry, the paddle crabs here are funny because they actually do take an aggressive stance. And they can swim. So they'll like swim up into the water with their little like back legs. But I had one, I tried to pick one up once and it did a backflip over my hand and grabbed me. And I was like, whoa, I'm not used to a crab
Oh,
being
God.
nimble. It was bad.
Oh, jeez.
You're getting beat up.
Hey, it's fine. It's
also,
fine.
follow the microplastics.
I know. I'm just. I gotta kill. I gotta kill some things first.
Fair enough, but we
What's
can
the
avoid
little
them.
anchovy? Looks like a little anchovy fish.
The fish.
Yeah.
It's
Do we
a
have
fish.
name for them?
They're ganging up on me.
It's a fish.
We don't have a name.
No. I don't have
Oh,
their
shite.
names.
That's okay.
Shice.
Look, you're
Smelt.
gonna hear me
Oh,
swear in
smelt.
French and German and.
Copper says
Nothing
it
true.
sounds like so much fun. Honestly, I'm from an entirely landlocked country, and I've only been at a beach a handful of times as a kid.
Beaches
Yeah,
are good.
beaches are good. I live on the beach.
Yeah, I was on the east side of Washington State, all inland growing up. So we'd have a river, but we'd only rarely get to the ocean. And now that I've lived near the ocean, I can't imagine living someplace else.
I've always lived near the ocean. I
me
can't
too.
do it.
Nice.
I can't do it without it.
Yeah, me too.
All these cigarette butts make me sad.
It's what the ocean
So
is
much
like.
plastic.
Yeah.
So many like microplastics and cigarette butts.
That's the premise of the game, right? You're underwater, you're a little krill, but the whole ocean is polluted with stuff. And you get to have shells of different rubbish as shells because can't find a shell.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
That is a real thing.
Yeah. So Sydney, you do not only player support, but you also do QA.
I do, yes.
What is QA?
So QA is essentially just testing the game to its wildest extremes in order to make sure there's no bugs before it goes out to the public, to you guys. Obviously, doesn't happen perfect every time. We do miss some things, but it's a small team of me and Bryce who do the main testing in the game, and yeah, it's just basically playing the game over and over and over and over and over. Exhaustively.
Mog asks, wait, are you from Washington State too?
No, I'm from Vancouver, up in Canada. He's from Washington. Different sides of the border, but same area. Basically the same accent.
Well, I lived 8 miles from Canada with mostly Canadian radio stations.
Yeah,
So
you
I've actually
know.
had that, or apparently I've got. At this point, I don't even know what my accent is because I've been here for 11 years too. So I don't know. But
Yeah.
I have picked up a few of those here and there. I've been told.
The overlap of, American and Canadian near the border is just ridiculous. I mean, unless I start saying things like couch or, I don't know, you're probably not going to be able to tell I'm Canadian.
No.
Oh, Jesus, this guy's speaking in high
I'm gonna put the comments away.
Elizabethan.
Libby, you
That
can look
looks
at
like
comments.
a,
I'm looking.
That looks
There,
like
you
the
can look at-
lobsters we have down here.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
the crayfish that we have. Yeah, don't have the big claws.
I've seen
And
that.
then the other side looks more like one that has the
Vagrant?
claws.
Vagrant.
Yeah, that's what he called me.
But Schultner. Francis
Shucking,
stuff.
excuse me.
Oh, I
You can even say that.
Ex-shucking,
I can't
excuse
say
me.
it, apparently.
Dude, take a hint. She's saying you're naked.
I mean, you are Krill. Is that important?
He's got a
these days?
scarf on.
This is
Yeah, it's like Winnie the Pooh.
this is reverted from a more liberal society where people could be naked, and now it's restricted, and that's not very good.
Look at their like cup holder.
Oh, they're straws,
Yeah, straws. As weapons.
The design is so
Fret
good.
not
Yeah.
little crustacean. Nearby to the east lieth a repository laden with complimentary garmentry.
It's apparently Newcastle like an American.
That's because I was raised by a longshoreman, so.
That'll do.
Great guy, he'll get you sorted. Alright. Background check. Oh
I was
no.
looking for our plushies.
Which ones do you want?
Oh,
I
Mog
don't
is
know.
from Washington, and that's why they asked.
Hey!
Mog is from Washington, Mod.
Washington
Oh, cool.
represents.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I grew up north of Spokane, and I last worked in Seattle before moving down here 11 years ago. Jeez,
I'm
what is
trying
this?
this delicate process.
Wow.
I'm getting attacked.
When sea flush attacks, jeez.
Oh,
There you go.
ouch.
Where's the shark?
We didn't have
I
enough
had the top.
plushies,
Oh,
so
good.
I amended the situation.
By hitting me while I was trying to.
Oh, were you focusing or something?
I was a little bit,
What?
but it's fine. I got through it.
You go.
I can't remember what the dodge button is.
No, I
Who
don't
needs
know.
to-
Oh,
Dodge.
it's A. Okay. You ready? You're focusing on the wrong thing.
Yeah, that does happen. But
Yeah, it
if
happens.
you just turn around, it's fine. It's a skill issue, not a game issue. I found that out when I was playing. I was like, oh no, it's me. It's me. He was from California. We've got
California.
such an international base right now. Chat,
Yes.
players,
Ooh, with
group of
urchins?
ketchup.
What? What?
Turn right, ketchup.
Oh yeah. Ketchup.
Ketchup.
I know these things. Yes.
Papa says that they're from Eastern Europe. Very international.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
very
Yeah.
international. And then Bolivia.
Time is it over there?
I
Yeah.
think it's the middle of the night. So Copper,
Damn.
Yeah.
Respect.
respect our mods, Copper and Mog. Fizzle. Oh, I know this
I
level
remember
all
this
too
too.
well.
This looks suspiciously like a boss area.
What could
So
possibly be happening?
Who would have thought?
Octopus.
Hey, Fizzle!
Octopus.
It's like that stuff. It looks like it's modeled
So
after that
Fizzle
stuff
is-
by who's that singer?
I don't know, but Fizzle's from Going Under. That's like
Oh,
that's
that's
a little
fun.
rough to Going Under. The company you're working at makes like Fizzle
Oh.
cans and drinks. So
Yeah.
Papa says it's 3 in the morning right now.
dang.
Dedication.
Ooh, don't forget to take care of yourself. We love having you here, but don't
Alright.
forget to take care of yourself.
Found
I
a
think
weird
Copper
metal
stays up
shell.
late
Person
anyway.
hold-
I'm just
oh.
saying.
Yeah.
It's good to take care of yourself. It's good
Yeah.
advice. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
from Going
Okay.
Under, Copper. I see your comments.
I've heard this so many times.
Me too.
Oh crap! I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Is this
we
a
did
pistol
have
shrimp?
Supposed to
that's
grab a
enough.
ticket?
I don't know, but I thought it.
Pistol shrimp.
Unfortunately, this one.
I think that's a pistol shrimp. Pistol shrimp are amazing. They can close their claw so fast that it separates the oxygen from the water, and it creates a light
I'm
explosion
really sorry.
as it
I'll go to
collapses
the back
back
of the
into
line,
itself.
okay?
It's
I
incredible.
have heard of that. Yes.
It's one of the loudest sounds in the ocean.
Michael Bublé. Yes. Thank you. That's the singer. There's a drink. Bubbly. Yeah. Michael Bublé
that's
is.
the Michael Bublé song. Yeah.
Oh, Nephro, Captain of the Guard.
All
All right.
He's about to kick your butt
All right.
because I've had my butt.
It's very good voice acting, Mom.
He's
You're
about to
right.
snap your shell.
Yeah, the voice acting in this game is amazing. Yeah, and they got some like famous creators.
Yeah, I remember seeing it for the first time.
Michael Reeves is in this game, so yeah. Go check out Agricraft and their channels as well if you haven't already. Like they're on TikTok and Twitter.
Yeah, they're
Every
great
channel.
channels.
They
Highly
have
recommend.
great content, so go
Oh,
check
that's
it
not
out.
good. Okay, unblockable attacks. Oh boy. Oh jeez.
Wait, what do we do? When you see
You
it, be
just
sure
have
to
to dodge it.
run or
Okay.
run
No,
away.
no.
Your shell.
It's fine. It's fine.
Eee.
You're doing
capsize.
much better than I have ever done.
Hopper says they know the voice actor. Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Sick.
That's cool.
Oh, I have to do a charge attack.
No, anywhere.
Oh, eat shit! Sorry.
Shell.
Eat shell.
Eat shell. Eat shell. That was good, Sydney.
Oh!
You get
Our mic. I apologize for your
So
ears.
sorry.
Maybe. I don't know how loud our mic is picking that up.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
What did I say? What did I say? One shot, baby.
Good job.
I have never gotten
I've never been able to get him because one of the hits gets me every time.
I think it's the one that like the dog.
That was self-defense, right?
Yeah. That was self-defense.
This is funny.
He was coming for us.
You're
So.
like a crazy guy. See, this is why you brought me in, because I'm good at Souls.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh, exactly.
Somebody's face classic because Sydney's swearing and screaming.
Adam! Oh, that's okay. That's
Adam, yeah.
That's
Hi,
a friend
Adam.
of mine.
My sister's in the chat, so we got all over here.
Isn't your nephew watching?
Was he?
Yeah, your sister said your nephew was watching.
Arthur shouldn't be watching.
Yeah. Arthur's like, how old is
Alright.
He's like, what?
he? So you can't
Oh,
swear.
he's too young to know.
Are you gonna teach swears to my nephew?
Yes, I'm
Come
gonna
on.
teach swearing to my niece.
Do it to your own niece.
Ooh, I can level up. I can level up. I can probably do up some vitality. How much do I got? I got enough for.
Copper, don't apologize. It's all good. It's great. It's cool that you recognize the voice actor.
Yeah.
MSG.
I
That's
don't,
funny.
but yeah.
I love MSG. It's so delicious.
MSG is good.
I'm
What are
just
we
gonna do-
leveling
I'm just
up?
gonna do another vitality and maybe another resistance. Or no, I'm gonna do a
You
10.
killed that boss so quickly.
That's because I'm good.
Dang.
Oh wait, do I have another one?
Dang.
Can I do another one? Okay. No, I can't. Okay. Yes. Yeah, baby.
Potato says that he's loving it, so it's all good.
Aw, thanks.
If you know my family well enough, I think it's fine.
Alright, where am I? Oh, right, I have to go back to the.
Y'all are slaying this.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, it's Sydney.
There's something shiny up there.
Oh, I would be dead already. I think. It would take me like at least 3 goes.
Look, that boss went really well. Watch me like fall off a cliff or something. I don't know.
Probably.
It'll
He
happen.
killed one of the little
Yeah,
baby
you
crabs.
got killed
Yeah.
by one of the
Oh
fish.
shoot! I accidentally charged for some reason.
Oh, bye.
No.
That's
Nothing is safe from
heart,
Sydney.
heart, 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 heart.
No, I already have 3.
Oh,
Oh crap! There's something up there.
no more heart help.
Nothing is safe.
Everything
Everything
dies.
gets you. I just run. So like when I play this game, I tend to avoid all the enemies until I have to fight. But you like go.
Yeah.
See,
You are-
it's just
yeah.
it's just how you're supposed to. Well, you're not. It's not. There's everybody plays games differently.
Yeah.
But how I play is I just kill everything I can. That way you get a lot of.
Is that how you play Undertale too?
I've never played Undertale.
You should play Undertale.
I
should be on the
look.
extreme.
I was on Tumblr during the Undertale days. I can't play that game anymore.
No, it's a good game. It's a good game.
Smog says that you should increase your attack and simply don't get hit.
Okay.
Easy.
Ooh, oh shit!
There's a little fish.
Yeah, I don't know
With
what that
yellow
fish
eyes.
it is. It's a
Because
little
we have a yellow-eyed mullet here that I've seen snorkeling,
Yellow-eyed
but
mullet.
I doubt that's the yellow-eyed mullet.
It's oh ow! I mean, frickin'
flippin' fish.
Oh yeah, cause flippers.
Flippers. I'm just gonna come up with more fish swears
That you have to use.
Ooh, is that a
that you
banana?
have to use. Banana shell. Is it better for us?
No, actually.
No,
we
our
can't
can
do
is
better.
better.
Banana would not be.
Well, it's smaller, so I assume there's something with weight, but I don't know how
Yeah.
the system works.
Oh. See, okay, I'm gonna nerd out again.
Go on.
Interesting thing. There's kind of 3 major things that creatures with shells need to worry about, with weight. So you've got the general weight of your shell. You've got crushers who smash your shell. You've got peelers who try to open your shell from the side. Yeah, and then you've got drillers, which are terrifying.
Oh my god, yeah, that does sound
Yeah.
terrifying.
So if you're a creature with a shell, you have to, like, there's a balance of these 3 different things, with weight always being a problem. So, like, if you wanted to defend against a crusher, you could make a thicker shell, but then you have to lug that around all the time. So often things that have to deal with crushers have spikes on their shell. Ones that have to deal with peelers will have a reinforced opening, so we'll have a thick opening where it lives so that the peelers can't claw, and those tend to be crabs. But drillers can attach to you anywhere, and drillers are often other snails. And so if they get on your shell and they start just slowly drilling through, they'll put a perfect little hole, and then they'll liquefy you from the inside. So to defend against a driller, your only real thing is if you get too thick of a shell, you can't lug it. So you really just have to get them off of you whenever you know about them, and there's not like a good defense.
New crab.
Look at them.
New crab.
They're dancing.
Might be the same kind of crab. I don't know.
I need to look at the back.
Oh, it's a lubber.
Lubber, yeah. I don't like the leg
Lubber.
thing. I don't like the
Dancing?
leg thing.
What leg?
I don't know, it's like
The
when you see
legs?
owls' legs.
That's a good point.
They're
Oh,
too
leg.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying lag.
Oh no, legs.
Legs.
Sorry, yeah.
They're too straight. They shouldn't be that straight.
Cephalopods.
It's like cephalopods.
Like cephalopods?
What about, like,
I don't know. Lobber, like
Ha,
I think maybe
Ha,
it's going
did you
back to
guys-
like the different types of drillers.
Did you guys,
Oh, right.
did you guys see
Yeah.
this?
No.
They kind
No.
of dig this statue.
What?
What's this guy doing? Hello. No chance. Hatchling. Okay.
Hatchling. Don't you have more pressing matters?
Rude. Oh no, my shell!
Naked! Get kicked out.
I have unfortunately had hermit crabs bail out of their shell on me and run away to escape when I was
Oh.
I felt so
You
horrible.
skipping the queue?
Yeah, I'm skipping the queue.
You're so rude.
Hey.
Oh. Oh, Bert's got something to say.
Where do you think you're going, chum?
I'm gonna go see the Duchess.
Oh
Love
yeah? Just gonna walk in and see the Duchess, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think we're standing around for? A tour? Come back when you made an appointment with the rest of us.
Walk-ins in the next 15 minutes.
Wait, huh?
Neat.
Bye,
We're
nerds.
so rude. We're so rude.
Seer James.
What's this guy doing?
No way.
Oh no. Me with my parents when I was a kid. Alright. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button to sprint. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I keep going naked.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I assume I'm going this way.
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like that's a queen.
Hello.
Hello, who are you?
Oh my goodness. What is that?
A tea strainer.
Beak. Oh, this could be a red rock crab. See the darker
yes, ma'am.
claws?
Yeah.
I recently
Oh,
had
there's a
my
East
shell
Coast,
taken away,
Vancouver.
and I was wondering if there's any way we
You've
could
seen
work
this
out some
crab
sort
in
of
real life.
Yeah.
If I have, I don't know. I wasn't looking for crabs
We
back
had
then.
Wasn't on the hunt.
the red rock crabs and the Dungeness. And the Dungeness you can tell them apart because the red rock crabs
it's
are a peeler.
pretty
and they've
neat,
got
I
the
guess.
reinforced melanin in their claws, but the Dungeness are fish trappers. And so they've got the
Lot of work went into this place, you know.
Natalia says I was gone for 10
Work
minutes.
made
and now there's a
possible
crab
by
and a soda
generous
Jokes.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I keep making him go naked.
Don't you think?
Yeah, that's
look,
Sydney's
I can
fault.
find another way to pay my taxes, but for now,
We
Even
have,
more
my
gorgeous
challenge
than the
for
cock.
Sydney
I've never
is
been to.
only
I mean, yeah,
make fish-
absolutely. The reefs are
Fish
super
frying. It's
Fish
not-
frying.
it's not working very well.
Perhaps
not,
we can
but,
work out a deal,
Libby's
little hermit.
nephew's watching this
But
stream.
first, I'll need something from you.
1-year-old
My
nephew.
castle still lacks a certain panache. Je ne sais plus.
What? I can't read that.
I don't know if I can say that loud.
Oh.
Je ne sais claw.
Genesis Claw.
Je ne sais claw.
I love the writing in this
Platoon
game. I
went
love
out on my
everything.
behalf to recover
Like, it's so
something
much fun.
shiny
really well done.
and
Yeah.
gorgeous from the cave to the west.
It's humorous. It's fun.
But those
I love the character
buffoons
design.
haven't
I love the
reported in
writing.
since.
Oh, yeah.
Got some good nature representation.
Got
Funny
good
stage
nature
effects.
representation. comments on pollution as
Climb
well.
the western
Yeah.
All while
tower
being fun
to
and
begin
colorful
your
as well.
journey to the
So,
cave.
Yeah.
One of the things I kind of
Then
love
catch
about
up with
games
my
is that
platoon
they
and
can
help
give exposure
recover
in a fun way.
something
They can
worthy
give
of my
you,
beauty.
like, exposure to this. They
Yeah.
can
Return to
interpret it or
me with
recontextualize
trinket
it.
in claw.
I think that's the thing, like
and
not
we can
everything has
speak
to
of
be
delaying
super
your
serious
tax
and,
payments
like,
for
oh no,
no
the world is
longer
dying
than
kind of
2
thing.
calendar
You can bring
times.
attention to different things. in different
Okay,
ways,
thank
and I
you.
really like that
I won't
about,
let you
like,
down.
games
I'll
and
get you
art
the
in
shiniest thing I can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention the crazy murderous craps
She's like
outside
Ursula
trying
in
to...
a different form. I can see that.
Be
Yeah, I can
gone,
see that
little
energy.
hermit. I tire of you.
I'm tired of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, girl. What if I go and talk to you, huh?
I reckon we should do 15 more minutes,
Yeah.
and then it's our lunchtime, team. I'm getting hungry.
That is true.
Yeah, we've been streaming all morning, so
Alright, let's see
and
how
I
far I
reckon
can
15
get
more
in
minutes,
15
and then
minutes.
we're gonna head off for lunch.
Am I supposed to go in here?
What is the? Don't touch that. Looks spiky.
Yeah, it does look spiky, doesn't it?
They're,
Should I?
they're probably sea urchins and they're probably.
Ah! Okay, no. Thanks, Libby.
Yeah.
That was,
If they are sea urchins, they could potentially pick you up and carry them around on their back and wear you like a shell. Which I don't think
Oh,
they actually do in
defensive
this game,
urchins
but
got spilled out across the hall.
There we go.
Oh,
See,
no.
this is great. Like, you can recognize the things in the game. Like, it doesn't have to be about them, but the reference is there.
Yeah.
And I love that. I think that is a great way of getting people engaged.
Alright. Leftover gear.
The room's clean now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna get hurt. Have confidence in me, man. Jesus.
Natalia asked how often we stream. This is the first one we've caught. Well,
We haven't.
Once every couple years?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't streamed in a long while. This isn't a regular thing we do, but we are, like, if you're enjoying this, let us know, because
This is fun to do.
this is fun for us to do. So if it's fun for you to watch, let us know, because, yeah, we don't have a regular streaming schedule or anything. But just tell us, and tell us what games you'd like to see. Like, we just picked some, like Flutter Away and Wylde Flowers and another Crab's Treasure for World Conservation Day, and we just wanted to geek out over the games and nature and chat about all these questions we had a little ahead of time. But yeah, so tell us, let us know, have you enjoyed this? And then I can chat. I can see what I do. We're really busy a lot of the time, so it is hard for us to, like, find time to sit down and stream, but I do find this a lot of fun, and I find, like, talking to y'all a lot of fun like this, because we see you online all the time, but this is different. So yeah.
Everyone's saying it's very fun to watch.
Yay! And if you have any game recommendations, let us know as well. Like, what would you like to see from us and see us play? Is it our games? Is it other games? We're open to anything. Maybe not anything. Like, not
Within
super
reason.
intense horror. Like,
open
I'll
to
play super
suggesting
intense
anything.
horror. I play horror games all the time, man.
yeah, like, I just don't think for us
Make
on
your Twitch
stream,
channel.
you'll need a Twitch channel for that. I think that it will keep it brand friendly.
That's true, yeah.
Keep it brand friendly.
I found some old string, guys. He said,
Everyone says they're enjoying it. This is so much fun. It's so fun to watch. Awesome. Well, would you watch us if we streamed more often? That's the other thing. Depending on time.
Sounds like it, but yeah.
Sounds like it,
Come
but
on,
would
come
you?
on. There we go.
Would you turn up again?
Yeah, I enjoy looking at the nature in other people's games.
Yeah.
And, like, just kind of bringing that into this space.
No, but I can hit it.
Because we kind of treat it somewhat
Hello.
seriously in a certain way, and I think it's really fun to have these, like, a more entertaining.
Yeah, like, look at all those cigarette packets polluting our ocean.
I like how they're called Mario.
And uncrustables, are they?
Uncrustworthy.
Oh,
They're
that's hilarious.
crustables,
So,
yeah.
fish and chips, right? Often gets
Oh,
marketed,
crabs.
it'll be sharks. A lot of the fish and chips will be shark.
What?
And
What do you
they'll
mean?
get, like, dogfish and stuff. So I love that, like, untrustable or whatever it was, because it's like
Unworthable?
Uncrustables.
I don't know.
uncrustable. Yeah. Like, anyway.
I'd love to see y'all play the Hobbit game when it comes out.
Oh,
of the
the
Shire.
crazy
Yeah,
holiday.
that'd be
Yeah.
great. That'd be great.
I would love to play
No,
that.
I do think this is a
So
nice way to connect with y'all and, like, connect with our players as well. So I do think this is fun. Also, it's like you'll be hearing from Sydney all the time in support whenever you reach out, or Jess.
And Sydney will never swer at you like Sydney will
Yeah,
now.
yeah, and now you can see
Sydney will-
Sydney in flesh. and like her personality. So I think it's a nice way.
Sorry, I
Oh,
totally set you
boy.
up for that one.
Yeah, I wasn't going that direction, but
Oh, my
hey,
bad, my bad,
hey
my
now.
bad.
Mox just did Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley would be fun.
There's another top tier game.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Animal
I've never
Crossing.
played
I think.
Really? I went to the concert.
I would
You went to
nerd
the
out
concert,
about
but you didn't
Pokemon.
play the game.
My girlfriend and flatmate are very into it, and I went with them because I like orchestral music, and it was very nice.
Apparently, it's untrustworthy.
Untrustworthy.
That's cruel.
I can't remember what I said.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, Stardew Valley was a lockdown game for me and my friends. So we had shared farms, but that was great.
Me and my sister here tried to play it, but we never really got too far.
Aww. I like all this ketchup. I'm hungry, I think. This is making me realize I'm hungry. We've been streaming for a while, so we're gonna go for another like 5 to 10 minutes, I think, and then call it there.
Speedrun.
We just both go.
Hey, we
We're
had-
pretty far. This is the furthest we've gotten in either game, like out of all of our games.
All right, fell. Oh, it's fine. I gotta just. Ooh.
Watch out for those urchins.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, no, it sounds cool. I was gonna say something. I've completely forgotten.
I think it's funny that the urchins are
Oh my God!
dangerous,
Oh,
but the
Jesus.
sea stars weren't.
Oh,
Because sea stars
okay,
would
that's
actually
close.
eat a hermit crab if they got their arms on it. And the
A
urchins
brand
wouldn't.
friendly Sydney. That's what you usually see. A brand friendly
Yes,
Sydney.
very much.
And this
very
is still
much.
brand friendly Sydney, but not.
Yeah.
Not.
You know, just a little more.
A little more. You see a bit more of us come out.
I'm always unhinged, but I have to bring it back. Oh, I killed that guy.
Captain Nephro.
I
Oh.
killed that guy.
Oh.
Joyful heart of a
What?
prankster.
Oh no.
The golden smile and the joyful heart of a prankster. Anyway, sorry I almost killed you there.
I killed your captain,
Look at those
y'all.
straws.
I love that. It's so
Can we
cute.
pick them up? No.
No, that's decor. I don't want to screw up their decor. Yeah, it seems to have platforming.
Yes.
And, I'm very bad at platforming, so.
Do better than I would.
I didn't think anyone would make it up here with all this urchin spilled everywhere. Thanks. Still need a grappling round, but I'm getting the hang of it. Could do me a favor then. Some mates of mine went to survey the moon cave some time ago, and no one's seen them since. If you're heading up this way to the caves, could you keep an eye out for them?
I guess so.
Moon caves sound cool.
They do.
I want to go there.
Acknowledge knowledge.
I don't have that on my shelf. Oh right, I forgot I had this mail. Plus for attack. Oh, I'm gonna
Put
put your
everything
defense. Oh wait. What?
I think because the stuff is on there already.
Oh, I see the stars. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put the nail on it. Sorry, that took me a hot minute.
Taking them off.
Don't know. Also, if y'all have any last questions, we're gonna head off soon-ish, so let us know.
Oh, shiny. That does not look good.
Are those like bread clips? I don't know.
She's off.
I don't know.
This is very topical for Plastic-Free July.
Yeah.
It's July still in the States, I guess.
It is,
It's-
yeah.
It's August 1st here.
Yeah.
Oh, donk. Ooh.
How come some crabs talk and others don't?
That's their personal choice. You know.
I
Different
respect
languages.
it. Yeah, I respect it.
I get it.
There's many different
I get it.
cultures in the crab community.
Yeah.
And
No, I think there's just a little bit. That's not the.
Ooh, can? Is that better? I just. Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah, it's better.
Oh yeah, look at the defense on that thing.
Nice.
Chunky.
We're going places.
I don't know, man.
Ooh,
think
oh,
Q-tip.
yeah.
Ah! What the fricky? Okay.
What the fricky?
Look! I know
I
it's
love
not
that
a-
we're already altering your swear patterns.
Oh.
Oops,
Oh.
our game is having a second. Sorry, team.
There it
There we
is.
go.
Sorry, team.
Mark says, I forgot you're all day here.
We're in the future.
Yeah.
We are in the future.
We're in the future.
It's
It's
great.
12 p.m. on a Thursday,
Well,
1st of August
12:30
for
now.
us. 12:30, but you know.
Oh.
Future terribly different.
No, it's sunny today.
Yeah.
That's something. We had a snow forecast yesterday. Yeah, it's cold, but now it's sunny. But it was meant to snow yesterday. There's some snow in the hills.
Is there?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw
winter
it.
over here too when it's summer over there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
I
the
do.
future is different.
I do miss winter. I mean summer.
Whole new season.
Yeah. So it's winter. Although we're starting to see some cherry blossoms at the moment. Around the corner.
I have not
actually.
seen them.
There is a cherry blossom tree by my house that
Yeah.
is in full bloom.
It
I think
is.
because we had a warm
Interesting.
couple days.
Yeah.
I was
last
away
week.
during those warm couple of days.
So there's cherry blossoms, but it's meant to snow. But it's just yeah.
That's typical.
Do
to
we
me,
have the
though.
robot uprising yet? Not just yet.
No,
No.
AI hasn't taken over yet.
My laptop's
We'll let you
still
know.
just on the
What
desk.
is this a snail?
It's a moon snail apparently, but
Is it a
it's-
moon
Is
jellyfish?
it a moon snail?
That's what it says.
Yeah, moon snail.
Awesome.
Yeah. it's
So
not
moon
winter.
snails are also actually they're on both sides of the country, but they're a driller. They're one of the snails that actually gets on the back
Scary
of other
ones.
ones and drill right through the shell.
Power of umami.
They're cool.
It is our winter, Natalia. I assume it's summer for you.
I wish it was summer for us.
God, I wish it was summer. I missed most of summer because I was in Vancouver during the summer here.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so
I
you're
miss
doing a year
summer.
of 3 winters.
Double winter.
Double.
Yeah.
People usually do like European summer.
Yeah,
and then New
well, I'll
Zealand
be
summer,
doing
but-
that next year. I'll be doing that next year.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I pretty much told everybody I'm never coming back in Christmas
know,
time. I'm
right?
like, you're only going to see me in summer
I
because
know.
I'm living down here, so.
Uh,
No, I can't wait for summer. I'm gonna learn how to surf.
Oh, really?
surfing is fun.
That's cool.
Surfing
I
is very
boogie board
fun.
a lot, but I don't know how to surf. So
I need to
I'm gonna
leave the
learn how
house
surf.
more.
Just make sure you wear a lot of sunscreen.
I'll have a wetsuit.
No, sunscreen everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I got burnt really bad last summer. So.
when I went,
No, when I'm boogie boarding, I got burnt. I get burnt even when I reapply.
Somebody asked when I was in New Zealand, I saw a few avalanches. Do you see them where we're at? No. We
No.
don't really have the hills for it.
So,
No.
like more inland, if you go like closer to Wanaka, Queenstown, but even then, it's like we don't really get avalanches around there. We have
More
ski
like
slopes.
mudslides.
Yeah,
That's
mudslides and
more what
ski
we're worried
slopes.
about, yeah.
Where did you visit to see them?
Yeah.
I'm guessing if you like went up around like Mount Cook area, you'd
Yeah,
see some
right.
coming off some of the glaciers there. I've
Yeah.
seen some coming up there.
Pocado says double winter is my dream.
Double winter is your dream.
She can
Nice.
have that.
yeah, no, thank you. I've had enough of winter.
Mog just hates all seasons.
That's valid, Mog.
Okay.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, I
That'd be
respect it. Alright, we're gonna play for a couple more minutes, I think, and then call it. I need food.
Just a hater all around. Gotta respect it. So
Yeah,
hater.
that's great.
We'll go from like friendly, cheery to hangry streaming.
Yeah, we will. I'm like, my brain's starting to get slow. I can tell.
It
No,
sucks.
it sucks.
Yeah.
Don't do that. What's
So
that?
it's another one
Shiny.
Of those thingies.
Shiny.
I don't know what they are, but they give me something shiny. I'm gonna get coins.
Shiny. What's that? What's that? No,
Yeah,
look
is it
up.
an
Look up.
anemone or is
What
it-
is that?
What is? Oh,
That thing.
a coral?
Looks a bit anemone-ish. Yeah, it's an anemone. So
an anemone.
that's a little animal. They're related to
Anemone.
corals and jellyfish. They could sting. They can numb your
Anemone.
mouth if you lick them. Don't recommend.
What?
Uh,
Who's going around licking Well, I
I,
shouldn't ask that.
I did that once.
Yeah, as soon as
when I
I
was-
asked it, I'm like,
That's how it was a thing.
You heard it here
Don't do it,
first.
don't do
Jonas
it.
has licked anemones.
Yeah.
Local
yeah.
nature researcher licks anemones.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
I think you told me the story actually.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
Did you say owl crab?
I said, I'll eat crab.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Now
That
what?
works. All right, we got one more minute.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Speed front.
Are we? Where are we trying to go?
I don't know.
I don't
just-
know either.
Oh well. So
They gave us
the
their
Duchess
friends.
gave me
Yes.
a mission to go after
Yes.
their thing,
Yes.
and I'm going this way.
Yes.
Because I assume that's where they went. And
Whoa. It's got eyes.
Natalia made a Moana reference, the Shiny song. Hell yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I get that.
This is
Okay,
last
this is
fight.
scary.
Last fight.
I think this is the last fight. And then we're
Come
gonna
on.
head
See
off.
another
come on,
moon
come on,
snail.
come on,
I'm like
come
so
on.
excited that moon snails are in this game. I'm
Do you
like,
often find like random things you find on the ground, Jonas?
I think it's a bit of a special case. You gotta go out
No.
and look at that one.
Spirit of adventure.
It was I was in my undergraduate. I was taking biology courses at the time.
Oh, okay.
My biology professor was talking about how like jellyfish can get through our skin, and that's why we feel the sting. But an enemy can't. And enemies don't normally get through our skin. And he was like, but if you go to a place where your skin is really thin, like your lips or your mouth, you can experience the venom. And I was like, oh, I never thought of that. And yeah, so on a camping trip, I decided to make it a quest to try
Look at that jellyfish.
moon jellies. Those are moon jellies.
You can
Yeah.
go and splash.
No, don't
Yeah.
kill me. I got
So
no shell. I got no
moon
shell.
jellies you generally won't be stung by. Their sting can't usually get through our
Oh, okay.
skin.
That's good.
Fun fact. Sometimes they also
They
have,
look so cool in this game.
Sometimes they'll have bioluminescent bacteria.
Do we have moon jellies in Splash?
We have
do.
2 species of moon jelly
Yeah,
in
we do.
Splash.
One of
Yeah.
the core sets has them.
Yeah, I know we have jellies. I just don't know what type of jellies.
I
No,
got
we
you.
do. Actually, no. I've seen them. I've seen them.
Limpets! Nice.
No!
Oh no!
Alright.
Alright.
Embarrassing way to end the stream.
That is,
There
but
we
I didn't die. I
we
just
didn't die.
fell.
Perfect. Okay, should I go to face
No,
shame?
so yeah, I guess it's time. We didn't die, but we're gonna call it there.
Do the help button.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you. I'm just making sure you can see
I'm here.
everyone.
I can find my way. Go ahead.
Thank you for joining our stream. I hope you enjoy this. If you want us to stream more, let us know. Whether on Discord or anywhere else you connect with us. We're on everything, I think. Pretty much. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, YouTube, I guess.
TikTok. Yeah.
TikTok. There you go.
That's my baby.
Not on Threads at the moment, but maybe keep an eye out for that. Thank you for joining, and thanks for joining us this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I'm getting tired, so.
Oh, everyone's been so nice. Somebody said that you're also really awesome.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Thank you, Copper.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, and thanks for watching and joining us this whole, like, however many hours it's been. 2.5,
This
3?
whole time.
I've been on for about an hour. I
We
think.
used to be on Tumblr. We used to have a Freestas Tumblr, but we
Oh,
don't have a
yeah.
Tumblr right now.
Whoa, Tumblr is dangerous.
Yeah, Tumblr's dangerous.
Yeah, personally, I'm on there, but I wouldn't put a brand.
Yeah, no, me too.
exactly. So, yeah, cool. All right.